When it's word is done, I'm going. It's funny. Oh, Full House. I'm surprised. Hey, Devo, Cologne, Mazza Fox, Isabella, Ezer. How are y'all doing? I was waiting for y'all to get here. How y'all doing today? What's today? Today is Monday. So yeah, my mind is going over across the board. Got a lot on my mind. I got so much on my mind. I forgot I took a bath this morning, and I forgot I took a bath. How's everybody doing? Good. I'm sitting here bleaching my yeah, bleach mine. I bleached my sideburns this morning, but I still been dealing with this upala, this hair color. I'm trying to keep this hair in because I'm trying to let my real hair grow. Oof. I was looking up braids and I was watching the girls getting hair braided and they were talking about what they went through with their hair braided. And I'm like, okay, well, I won't be getting my hair braided. I looked on YouTube and stuff. So I wanted blonde braids. I mean, I could do it myself, but I'm like, I want it professionally done. But then I'm kind of worried because I'm too iffy douchey. Thank you, Davo. Yeah, I'm too, you know, frickle because I'm not committed. I'm definitely going through something mentally, so I don't really want to set something in stone. So, what did y'all think about that wish here? That wish here was plastic. That was not what I paid for. That wish here was plastic. Hey, Odom, how are you, sweetie? Yes, that's Dave. That's where I'm at. I'm with you. I was talking to a lady in the beauty supply place. She was asking me about a hair color. I said, if that's the color you always use, it's time for you to change for 2021. It's time to reinvent yourself. Stop trying to do the same pattern. It's time to meet someone new, signed by you. You know, I like my hair natural. So, I'm not I'm not the straight hair person. I like the curly hair. So it's hard for me to wake up and look at my hair like this. I think it's even harder for me to wear my hair like this because all I can think about is a wig. So it's different for me. I'm not a glamazon. That means I don't like the beauty and all the extra stuff. Even though a lot of people prefer me with the glamorous life, it's not me. But okay, we get it. I gotta go into my settings and delete some of my stuff. So how's everybody's Monday going? So far, the couple of people I did talk to, the guys I talked to, they all been bad. They've been bad. They've been in bad moods. So everybody's been in a bad mood. So I kind of like low key, and I go through the internet and stuff, and I see a lot of things, and I see a lot. Me too. I don't like. I don't like. I don't like. I like curly hair. My head is big as this world. I got a big old giant head. So I prefer hair that's bigger to make my hair look smaller. And I'm not a bang. I'll wear bangs sometimes, but I'm not a bang fan. I mean, I'll wear them, but that's my comfort zone. I feel like you gotta step out your comfort zone. You gotta step away from what you're used to and step into something new for different results. You know what I'm saying? What's it called? Insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So we all been kind of like doing the same thing. So I think we should kind of like step out and be, different than what we're used to. That's just my opinion, you know. So the question at hand was on the title was, after SRS surgery, are you still considered to be trans? Now the thing is like, it's like being cured. I don't want to use, I'm trying to think of something I could use that's not offensive, but I'm sure whatever I use can be. It's like having a disease and then you get cured of the disease, but you still calling yourself that disease, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that then what's the use of even transitioning if you still gonna be called a trans woman or a transgender or a transgender man? What's the use of it if you still gonna be that in the beginning? Hey Butterscotch, how are you, sweetie? Are y'all with me or am I just in this alone that y'all kind of don't? Hey, um, Maribel, do y'all understand what I'm saying? True, I was thinking about it. Yeah, it's like, why is it that you go through all these surgeries, you get all this work done, and then here it is, everything is changed, and you still call yourself the same thing? I love you too, Butterscotch. I just want to know how everybody else thinks about it. Do you ever get to the point of just being right? Thank you, David. And to think about it, the surgery don't really make you who you are. Like, when is it in? Like, okay, I'm past that. I still got to be stamped with that because I'm over it. I was on my way to a certain level. I'm here. But why am I still recalled this if I'm over here? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever get to the point? Just exactly, David. Why does trans have to be? Exactly. Okay, we're here. Thank you. Even after you get your SRS, you're not a cisgender woman. So, what else would make you? Cisgender can be, this is the thing about it. So if a woman can have a baby, if she's not a cisgender woman, so if a woman can't have a baby, if she's not a woman no more, because a lot of women can't have a baby. A lot of men can't produce sperm to have children. So he's not a man no more. Some men can't even get erect. So he's not a man no more. These labels that we put police people into a box. Why is it that it only goes for our being, but not to anyone else's? Because a lot of women can't have children. So that makes her less of a woman. She's still a woman. Funny how it all goes back to genetics all the time. That would make her an infertile cisgender woman. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna dispute anybody's. I'm just want to see what everybody thinks. I'm not gonna. Hey, tag. I'm not disputing anybody's thinking. If a girl or a trans man or a trans woman, they went through everything, got the work done. Everything is complete. Trans man got two spirit woman got and now why is they still called transgender? Why are they not called women? They don't got to be called cis women, but they could call women or men. Why is it that they have to be called a transgender? That's the question. Like, is there a finish line? Why is it they still got to be in transition when they already done did it? Why is they still in that spot? And why is it that when I talk to cisgender people, they say y'all need to stop calling yourself trans. Hey Bella, how are you, sweetie? When I talk to cisgender people, they say, why do y'all call yourselves that? They tell me y'all shouldn't do it. The only people that, let me tell you something, the hardest people I know that are harder on each other is the LGBT. We are the most hardest people on each other, and we never want to accept accountability when we make our brothers and sisters commit suicide. We don't never want to accept accountability for killing them, but we want to say, oh, well, girl, that was just mental illness. You just signed it off, oh, that's what it was. But you never want to say, I was the one, or I was the one that got in her head that made her kill herself. You know what else? Some of these kids, they are keeping flip-flopping back and forth between genders are getting, because you know why they vote? Because of the community. I think it's the community, because they're so they put so much pressure on people. They make people afraid to go to the next way. And this is when I started trying to get this conversation, that we need to have the conversation and start talking about what is really going on. We need to stop piggybacking off of these girls getting murdered, these trans men killing themselves. They are actually killing themselves, and nobody wants to talk about that. I bet you're right, unless it's the internet. Exactly. But the LGBT people do it. I worked around cisgender people that said, why do y'all do that? Why do y'all call yourself that? Don't call yourself that. But when it comes to two-spirit women, or I don't know too much about the men, because the men really don't, two-spirit men really don't come in on it as much. So I don't want to speak to them because I'm not a trans man. But I just feel as though if you made it across the finish line, why is it that you have to still be called a transgender? You know what I mean? So it's like you're never going to be in, it's never going to end. Everybody wants to get to the finish line. When you are a person going to work, you want to get to the finish line, become the CEO, or you want to work at your own company, you want to start your own business, you got the finish line. When you want to save your money while at a house, you got the house, you're at the finish line. Hey, Letty, babe, how are you, sweetie? Everybody gets to the finish line, so why can't we get to the finish line? Why do we still have to be there? We never get to the finish line. When I was online, or earlier today, I was on Facebook and I was watching a two-spirit woman shooting down another woman. That's what I did the video about, calling each other bricks. And here it is. It's always the one that call another girl brick. That's spookable. So why would you take out the time to hurt her unless you're transferring it and you just somebody hurt you? Raven dear, I hope you're eating well. You're looking so skinny. I'm thank you for the compliment, but I'm not skinny. I'm not skinny, sis. I just took all the clothes off. It's a secret when you wear clothes, you look thicker. When you take all the clothes off and show your bones, you look skinny. It's a fat girl thing, trust me. When you put clothes on. Hey, Davis. So if I put clothes on, trust me, I'm gonna look thick. I'm gonna look, and if you curvy like me, anything you put on, you look huge. It makes everything stands out more. So, so this is kind of like make me look smaller, but thank you. I appreciate that. You're right. It's this dirty secret. Everything transformer is murdered. We really brought that on the front more than anyone else. Exactly, Deva. But black still matter first. But we need to have a war for transformer. Everyone just need to accept it. Yeah, that'd be good, Bella. We could just have the kumbaya moment, but good luck with that, because that's a lot of work. I can't. I'm with you, but I can't join in because when you saw black people hanging from trees and you still see black people kill each other, it's like a discussion that you'd be like, you know what? Let me just get out of here because they don't want to hear it. You know, Little Kim said that too. She looks better. Exactly that. When you wear less clothes, it make you look skinnier. How are you doing today? Oh, how are you, Pascala? I'm okay, sweetie. How are you? I'm okay. I'm drinking water and stuff. I'm laying low. But this is a conversation I wanted to have with y'all. And I'm not going to go against anybody because everybody feels what they feel. So it's not an attack. I just want to know how far or what you think or how far you drank the poison and don't realize you drank it. Now, there's a certain girl that always attacks me on anything I do. She's a two-spirit woman and she attacks me on everything. She actually attacked me on the fact that I was saying that the girls need to stop going against each other. And of course, she attacked me. Oh, da da da. She attacked someone else. I blocked her. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sit back and try to make her understand where I'm coming from, because she's spitting venom. And I get it. You're stuck in your ways. You don't want to have conversation. You want to promote hate. And the thing about it is, she could take that same energy and go towards a page that hate people like us, but she won't. She feels safer attacking someone like her. And when I say that, that's a kind of the same thing that black people do. They feel safer killing their own. Not saying you should kill anyone, for the record, but they feel safer killing their own than to just not kill anybody at all or just shut up. I'm doing good. Thank you. And that's the thing about it, and there are people that really hate us and do feel as though we need to be murdered. Hey, Odom, how are you, sweetie? But they don't go to them channels. They don't go to the channels that feel like we need to be put in prison, need to be murdered, be the kid. They don't go to them. They come here to attack us. So why is this so important to attack your own? But that's a whole nother story. I'm not going to either. Because we are taught to kill and fight and argue, and all we did it because, yeah, but the thing about it is, Bella, each person on here is a leader standing within their truth. And you don't have to follow the trend of killing another person's soul. Because when that reward is back on your lap, oh, everybody, listen what I'm going through. So we supposed to feel sorry for you. But when you was attacking everybody else, it was fun. But now that you got your turn, everybody needs to stop and have a sympathy moment for you. What is your favorite color? Pink. Pink. It's sad though. We are the most hardest people on each other, and it is what it is. Y'all can fight that fight. I'm over it. I can't, because it's a lot for me to deal with. And I try to talk to a lot of people behind the scenes, which blew up in my face, because I talk to a lot of people that feel as though they can't talk in the forefront or can't talk here. So they hit me up online behind the scenes, and I have no problem talking to anyone, which I do. But the thing about it is, when I talk to a lot of people behind the scenes, they don't want to talk for like 30 minutes. They want 3, 4, 8 hours. And I'm like, yo, I got something to do. Why do you want to hang up? Why do you want to get, I talked to for like 3 hours. Like, I got other people that's upset with me because I haven't talked to them and I think I'm being shady, and I'm not. Like, I'm with you, but then you have to think of this. I really do have a life of my own. You know what I mean? And I take on all these energies and stuff, and then I have other things going on behind the scenes. You know, you try to beat it, but I'm one person. We need a spirit network where our sisters feel safe and comfortable asking those help. But you know the thing, Letty Babe, when we do create those networks and stuff, what they'll try to do, there'll always be a girl that look like us, that comfort us, share our stories with other people, and also help get ourselves put in the ground as far as being murdered. There'll be one that wear our face to get us killed, if that makes sense. Thank you, positive vibes your way. You got to remove yourself from the exactly. I do Sumi. Okay, I call you Sumi. I figured out your name. Okay, Sumi, I do. You know, I separate myself, but you know, and I take mental breaks. That means I step away from I stay away from online. Period. Because I talk to two spirit women, I talk to cisgender women, I talk to straight men, I talk to men that are curious, I talk to females that trying to understand. I talk to all spectrums of life. And when I say that, it means every gender, every race. Um, I talk to all races, all genders. So it's not so even young people. But the thing about it is, hi Taddy. Right. I talk to a lot of people, but the thing is like, you know, everybody goes to their own issues and you be listening. And then there's the ones who know everything. You know, then there's girls that's like, oh well girl, you know, I'm very young and you're very old. And you be like, yo, really? That's how you gonna come at me? I'm old and you young. The last girl told me that is dead. She got murdered in somewhere. She got killed, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she got murdered. And she was that girl that didn't listen either. And the thing about it is sometimes you feel like the girls are trying so hard to get in that grave and you trying so hard to pull her out and she fighting you to get in there. To the point where you like, you know what? You're right. Let me leave you alone. And you leave them alone. And then when all of a sudden, when it comes time for, hey Rick, how are you, sweetie? And when it comes time for to get murdered, I'll be like, you know what? Maybe Letty Babe will take over. Maybe one of y'all will take over. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Queen Bee, let y'all take over. Let y'all do the murders and stuff because I'm done. Like, it's like, if y'all want to fight to get in the grade so bad, it's like, well, what am I doing? They're trying to, why am I fighting to keep you out? And you're trying to fight so hard to get in there. I wish I could just reach to my screen and give you a biggest hug and kiss some. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm fine, Sumi. Is it? No, the thing is like the thing about it is like you can't. I step away because I think I talk to a lot of people, and when I tell y'all this, everybody don't come at me like a listening ear. Some people are set in their ways, and some people are real. Their delivery is strong to the point where you just listen to them, and some of them talk to anger, what they've been through, and you know, they conviction is strong. And you when having conversations with people, you can't take it personal. You just be a listening ear. And everybody's been through trauma and stuff. If you're like me, I'm a sponge. I pull that energy when they throw it at me. I can feel it. So sometimes I had to detox from that conversation before I move to the next conversation. Right, girls with Raven Slumber Party. You funny. But the thing about it is, back at the story in hand, when you had the surgery, why are you still considered a transgender? To me, that's like you're transitioning. But if you finish transitioning, why are you still that? Instead of, okay, I'm here. You can call me a woman now. I'm good. Now, when it comes down to the sexual intercourse with a man and stuff like that, you know, I always say be fair to him, let him know what's up. But the thing about it is that some people are gonna do what they want. I can sing it to the top of my lungs. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna tell you what you need to do. I can only suggest because you're a grown person. And if you feel as though you don't want to tell him after y'all done did to do, That's on you. I can't stop you. Hey, Ebony, very much so. Because I was listening to another girl online. She was like, I don't tell no guy anything about me, because when I tell him he's going to flip up and change, well, he's going to flip up and change anyway. You're just going to flip up and change it anyway. And the thing about it is you're being selfish with your actions because if he don't like girls like you, in fact, if he hate girls like you're going to suffer the repercussions for your silence. So then when he sets to try to beat you up and try to kill you, or you're going to sit back, hopefully you could come back and say, girl, he tried to kill me. Because let's be really honest here, a lot of girls that's been murdered, we don't even know who they are. A lot of girls have been killed and we didn't even know. They've been murdered and killed. We don't even know. Every girl has not been reported. Please keep that in mind. Don't think I got every girl. A lot of girls I've seen that's dead, I didn't even share with y'all yet, and I know they did. And one of the girls that's dead, I was to hang with her. And she's dead. I don't even share pictures because simple fact of the matter, her family disrespected her in her death. So I'm not sharing it. Some just feel like they are a woman, but feel like they still a man in a woman's body. You know the reason why they feel that way, Bella? Because people constantly tell them that. It's the brainwashing mechanism. The brainwashing mechanism is so strong. And when I say the brainwashing works when everybody is alone and you start being in your thoughts. That's brainwashing. Because now everything they said about you, you're starting to believe it. So if you are a cisgender woman, they always told you, oh girl, you too fat, you too black, you too ugly, you too that. It works on you when you're alone. When you're a two-spirit woman, and they say, oh, you don't look like a woman, you look just like a man, you too tall, you too hard. It works on you when everybody is not around you with their thought. If you are a trans-attracted man and you like the girls, when everybody's around, nobody's around, and everybody calling you gay, or you must be this and that, it works on you when nobody else is around. People suffer in silence from other people's actions, but no one wants to accept accountability for what they just did to another human being. No one wants to say, you know what, I was wrong for what I did to them. They don't want to say that part. I had SRS surgery, and thanks for being fair, honest. I never tell guys it's never the right time. That's the Hagels. Exactly. That's Raven. I got the answer. Hey, Bella, go ahead. Just Juicy Ricky. Juicy Ricky, sweetie. Okay, Ricky. And the thing about it is everybody has a different story the way they come into this thing. And some of us came into it okay. Some of us been tormented, raped. There's so many different stories. Everybody has an experience that's different than the next girl. But if you know that you've been through some stuff, why don't you say, well, she probably been through something too. I'm going to let it go. But then it's the ones that want to come attacking you for you trying to help other girls. It's like, yo, I'm not the one you need to be fighting against. Well, I can't stand you and that. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to like me. That's fine. Well, you just do this. But what do? You go on a page and there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Now you ask yourself, is you really a two-spirit woman, or you just a man who dresses like a woman on Monday through Thursday, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you dress as a woman? Because you have to be really mindful of some of these girls. Raven, how do you feel about other trans women dating other trans women? For one thing, I mean, the thing about it, Bella, whoever makes you happy, that's who you date. I don't care if you're a two-spirit woman and you date a female or a trans man or another trans woman. Whoever makes you happy, that's who you date. You don't need nobody's permission. The only thing you need to worry about is being happy, because at the end of the day, this money, this cars, this hair, none of this stuff, you can't take it with you when you die. But at least you could say, you know what, I was happy. I didn't have the most money. I was broke. I was on food stamps. I was struggling, but I was with somebody that stayed there with me, and we were both happy. We didn't have everything we wanted, but we was both happy. And that's all you need to try to do, because you can't take none of this money and stuff with you when you die. It's over. I mean, you make a comeback, but you can't collect funds when you can't die and come back and say, I'm reincarnated. Where's my money I left? You know. Hey, Miss Raven. Hey, Janice. How are you, sweetie? Happy holidays, you too. I've noticed many other seasoned girls don't want to help the new. You know why, Letty Babe? Because a lot of the young girls know it all. They know it all. And when you sit down and have a conversation, oh, girl. And see, one thing you have to realize, a two-spirit woman that's older, been through it already. She been through it. She trying to save you from going through it. You like, well, girl, you just jealous of me. You making it all about jealousy. You flipping the script for her, but you never say, you know what? She don't gotta help me. She could sit back and say, you know what? Let you find it on your own. And remember one thing, she still like you, even though she may be older, but her struggles is a lot more deeply rooted because she may have been betrayed. She may have watched her girlfriends get murdered in front of her. She may have been robbed. She may have been stabbed. She may have been cut a bullet. She may have been put on the street. So her storyline is going to be more definitely and deep. So when you come and just walking through the door that don't have the storyline that deeply rooted, if she says something that hurts your feelings, you're like, okay, fine, just leave it there. Because every older girl, if it's not helping you, could be a condition of backlash of your actions. And when I say this, I'm not talking about every older girl, because some older girls are mean, some older girls are vicious, some older girls will feel like you're the come up and you like replacing her, so she wants to battle you. Every girl is different. Every girl is different. Miss Raven, beautiful. I understand that, but I don't judge people. But I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to date a trans man woman, why didn't you date a woman? Please, nobody get it. No, but see, you making it. But see, Bella, you policing somebody for what you feel is the need to do, and this is what I'm saying. We have to stop telling people what we feel as though that works for them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, that should work. That don't work. So you telling somebody what works for you that they need to follow your rules. And then in the same breath, Bella, if somebody did that to you, you'd be like, But that's what I'm saying. You can't police people for what you feel as though they need to do. You kind of got that master slavery mentality for somebody else's happiness. You know what I'm saying? No, not need to do. I'm just don't get that. Because it's not about you, Bella. It's not about your happiness. It's about someone else's happiness. And you shouldn't police, as a two-spirit woman, you shouldn't police somebody's happiness based on what you feel as though they need to be happy. Because when somebody tells you what you like, and they say, well, I think you should mess with a woman. You know, when you be like, well, I feel a circle, I'm not attracted, but say, well, you should mess with a woman. You be like, well, I feel as though that's not what I'm into, but I feel like you should be. Then you be like, I feel a certain kind of way because you're disrespecting what I like. You see what I'm saying? God, please. You are impaired. I love you too, Yusuf. Ricky. But you understand what I'm saying, Bella? We have to stop policing people. Listen, if they like it, you love it. It's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you. Nothing. Because you don't know what that girl been through. You don't know if she was raped. You don't know if she was beaten. You know she hate men. She hate girl. You don't know. And everybody's trauma is different than the next person's trauma. You can't police another person's trauma off what you've been through. Because everybody can't get to where you've been through. You may have been hurt so bad, other girls can't even reach the way you gotten to. Some girls didn't even make it to where you at because they couldn't do it. Yeah, a lot of girls couldn't get to where you at because she's been hurt so bad, she done killed herself. And here it is, you a testimony standing in the front where you could have reached back and said, sis, let me show you I made it. But when you police her due to her past, making it about you, then she be like, you know what? You just like everybody else. I don't want to talk to you. And the worst thing, hey, Barbie, the worst thing you could do is shoot one of your sisters down. Because what's going to happen is she's going to stop talking. And now the drugs are going to start. The abuse is going to start. The having sex without protection, trying to catch the disease so she could die. She don't care no more. Because when she went to you to pick her up and not sharing everything of what she was going through, You pushed away. Hey, Simons, hi there. Hope everything's going well. I'm so glad 2020 is almost over. Yeah, I hope so too. I just hope it don't drag over, Simons. I hope we can divorce 2020 and not go to 21 and gag even more. Stop policing people, especially when they are growing and are far from perfect. Maybe or so. Yeah, good evening. Thank you, Barbie. Hey, Axby, B Bug. Number we have to stop doing. We have to work on ourselves and stop policing people for what we feel. I mean, I've seen a lot of things I've seen girls do, but I'm like, you know what? That's what that girl likes. I'm not going to say, well, you know what? I think you should do. Just like a trans man likes to be penetrated by gay men. Some people may feel as though, why did you transition become a man if you want to have sex with men? Now, I've seen a lot of trans men like to have sex with men, and you transition become a man. So why would you do that if, you know? And to me, I feel like this. If that's what they like, that has nothing to do with me. That's nothing to do with me. My thing is this: are you happy? Then we good. That's all. Let's go get something to eat, or let's go get some dudes, or whatever case it be. I'm not. That's not my thing. If we learn to accept people for their comments and what they want to be, we good. Accept people for who they are and stop trying to make them what we feel as though we need them to be. Because now we're acting like society. We have to divorce some of them society. We got to divorce some of them societies brainwashing that we as humans pull with us. We have to divorce it. Like brainwashing is real, y'all. Brainwashing is real. It's not easy. Okay, I know what it is. It's not easy. It takes years to divorce that way of thinking, identity, different sexuality, and preference. About yeah, Barbie. Let's go to get some tools and treat. Yeah, the thing about it is, it's hard. Brainwashing is hard, y'all. Brainwashing is hard to divorce. It takes years. Even though we may feel as though, okay, I know, let me just, okay, it don't happen like that. If we could just say, okay, I know, let me just stop it. Everybody could just stop. It don't happen like that. It takes years to undo the brainwashing that's been done to you. You've been taught to hate who you are. You've been taught so many things that are against you that you start moving slowly sometimes with what society said instead of sticking to you. Prime example, I talk to a lot of men that are attracted to two-spirit women, and they tell me, they say, I get beat up pretty bad mentally behind the scenes for liking the girls. And it hurts me because I feel like I like what I like. But why do people always got to call me gay and the F word and all this extra stuff? And I told him, I was like, yo, listen, you like what you like. You don't have to make a full confession to the world. Oh, I like these girls like that. You like what you like. You don't have to go back on and say, I like the two-spirit woman. I like the cisgender woman. That's nobody's business what you like. When a man has a woman, he don't say, "Well, I like my woman because she must be for girl." He say, "Yo, this is my girl." Most men, if you lucky, he'll speak on you, but most men don't even talk about their girls. I hear women talk about their boyfriend, but I never hear a woman say, "My boyfriend is so fine. He's so drop dead gorgeous. He's so this. He got." They don't talk about they don't talk about their partner. They say, "I want you to meet my boyfriend. I want you to meet my girlfriend." Why do you have to say, "I want you to meet my," you know what I'm saying? That's none of their business what you like. What makes you happy does not need someone else's permission that makes you happy. When people say that they download community exists because of shame. Yeah, download community do exist because society gets in their ear. And then the thing about it is that a lot of men are being policed about being with two-spirit women and also being policed about being dating two-spirit women and dating cisgender women. And the cisgender women go after them. But in the same breath, cisgender women who date females, that's soft stud, they call them gay women, they never speak up and say, well, I date females. Some females will say, well, I date a female. But a lot of women don't ever say, oh, I date females. They never say those things. A lot of women are with women that's told you that's their sisters, that's their auntie, that's her girlfriend. She just told you a lie. She told you that was her, but that's her female, that's her partner. So why you thinking that they kind of look alike and that's her sister? No, that's her girlfriend. And they low key talking about you, making sure you ain't messing around. And they got their girlfriend sit right there in front of you. But no one talks about the fact that gay women who date each other, they're not talking about that. Because, well, that's acceptable. I have a sister who says that's acceptable for women to be with women, but she would never be with a man who been with another man. So how does that balance out when you've been with women? Because that's not acceptable, but women being with women is acceptable in her words. So when you say those things, how did that make me feel when you said those things to me? When I know your history of being with women. But then when you say those things, well, that's unacceptable. I don't want a man that's been with a man. But you've been with women. So how it is that you could be with a woman and a lot of women, I told y'all before, I used to run a trans men spot. That means all women dress up like men. And the place was packed. I've been to the spots where all gay women was at, and it was packed. And it was packed. It was packed with women. I mean, drop dead, gorgeous, beautiful, look like model women, beautiful women that you would never know. Confront these women, they will say, that's unacceptable. But there's some women that don't care. But then there's some women that will live the lie. She's going to lie. She's going to lie. She's not going to tell. That's when Maury Porter did the show. You are not the father. That lets you know that women cheat too. So all the time they always say men cheat, men cheat, men cheat. Maury Porter shows short the fact that women cheat too. In fact, they cheat, have babies, but other people have a man raising it. So why is it not the same balance when y'all talking about the down low? But y'all go after the men. Not saying you should go after anybody, but why is it that I taught the females behind the scene, they live with they want their families to accept them, and they'll date a man and not attracted to men. So now she's living a life, got a man on top of her that she don't even want. And trust and believe, she low key and being with a female. She's thinking to herself, I got to live my whole life with dude. When dude messes up, when dude do things that's wrong, she's like, I'm going here with my girlfriend. Who's her girlfriend? The one she's going to be messing around with. She's not going to tell you. You know, and the thing about it is, the reason why people hide and do what they do is because society's brainwashing. Society brainwashing has no race or no gender. It destroys souls. And when a person gets on drugs, commits suicide, society's the first one to say, oh, it's just mental illness. They're just sick. They call it mental illness, but you never want to accept responsibility for killing that person. They don't. They never say, we did you wrong. I never hear people say, we did you wrong for what we did to you. You killed a human being. But they don't set accountabilities for their actions. But anyway, do y'all realize y'all do realize a lot of people suffer in silence, and they don't want to talk about it. Y'all do know a lot of people don't want to talk about it, right? Y'all do know a lot of people don't want to talk about it because they don't want to hear you put them down or judge them. Even though you may not do it, they don't want to give you the chance to even find out. They don't want to even give you the chance to say, yo, you didn't have to go through this. You could talk to me. They don't want to find out because they tired of everybody putting them down. So guess what they start doing? Tina sprung out on drugs. They on the streets. They don't care. Sleeping with everybody, getting AIDS, STDs, all across the board. It's because people advertise being normal as depression and normal then. Exactly. That's why a lot of people, brainwashing is real. Hey, Salt and Pepper. Brainwashing, ecstasy, brainwashing is real. And the thing about it is, you have to undo the brainwashing in order to be introduced to you. You have to undo the brainwashing in order to be introduced to you. You have to undo the brainwashing in order to be introduced to you. That means everything that's been said about you to kill the person that you are or were meant to be, you have to cancel those thoughts in order to be introduced to you. That means even if you have to cut society off, you have to be introduced to you. You have to walk around with a hat and some shades to walk past people. You have to be introduced to you. You have to create your own protection shield. You have to become your own warrior. Become, especially when it comes to mental. Because the first thing everybody do is clear the room when you don't went crazy. The first thing everybody do is leave you out there when you don't grab the gun and start shooting everybody up. They clear the room now. Nobody, oh, what's wrong with you? But they never want to say, look what we did. They never want to say, when they see a beautiful woman homeless on the streets that was trying to do everything in life and she's out there, woman or man, they never say, what did we do to you? Exactly, Lady B. What did we do to you to get you here? What did we do? They don't say that. They say, oh, she just on drugs. They don't be on drugs. Everybody homeless is not on drugs. But everybody already got the answer. That's not the answer. That's what you feel as though the answer. And usually there are just insecure people who needs to put others down. Exactly, Queen Bee. But you know what the thing is? Insecure people are people that were attacked. And now guess what they do? They attack back. And guess who they attack? The wrong ones. Somebody who didn't even do it. So the wrong person has to pay for what somebody else did to you. Because you couldn't stand up or didn't have the right tools to cancel what somebody did to you. So instead of you getting in that person's butt who basically hurt you, you attack everybody else has to pay for what that person did to you. War vets, teacher, doctors are homeless. The streets claim anyway. Exactly. The streets don't have no name. The streets have no name and stuff. And the thing about it is, people suffer in silence because they don't want to hear it. I'm one of the ones that don't want to hear it sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. You know, I'm human. I have my good and bad days. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. Sometimes I don't want to hear it, especially from the men and the magnitude of men that the girls get. We all get a magnitude of men. The volumes of men we all get be crazy. To get them to stand up and stand with us, good luck. We ain't gonna do it. Excuse me. It wouldn't be a video for us to blow my nose. I was watching this video about this cisgender woman, and she was talking to guys, and she asked them, if you asked to take me out on a date, do you feel as though, girl, we all these exactly there, exactly let it be. So she said, if a guy asked a girl out on a date, these the men. If a guy asked a girl, I'm gonna ask y'all the same question. If a guy asked a girl out on a date, like I want to take you out on a date, and the check came, do you feel as though she should, if she pulled her card out, was about to pay for it, is he supposed to say, no, 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 I invited you out, let me pay for it? But then he lets you pay for it anyway. And she asked this question, and a lot of men said that she could pay. She could pay. Now remind you, he invited her out to eat. And the men said, I wish I could find this video. And the men said she could pay for it. So how you invite somebody out to dinner and have her pay for your meal? Exactly. I left a comment. You know what I said, Letty Babe? I'm lucky if they even ask me after dinner. Most of them time they say to me, can I come over and chill? They don't ask me after they ask me to bed. And then they say, can I come over your house? Can I come over your house? They don't ask me on date. It makes me drink when I, man, I'll have some sex, but it is open. Exactly. They don't ask. They be like, can I come over your house? Can I come over your house? Right. They don't ask me out on the date. I'm lucky. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't want to go anyway. I really don't want to go. But it's the thought that you ask me, but most of the time they don't ask me on a date. And then okay, fine, come over my house. You come out. But if they're coming to your house, they ain't coming just to talk. You want to get lucky. You want to get in that bed. And most time, you lucky if he asks you, do you drink anything? Can I bring you something? Most time they be like, all right, where you live? That's it. They ain't trying to bring you nothing to drink, some soda, some beer, some wine, some wigs, some lace fronts, some glue, some tracks, nothing. Girl, I'm over days. Last guy grabbed people. Exactly. That's what they do though. They don't care. So how do you I have so many men that's behind the scenes. And I could tell you this. If something ever happened to me, they're not going to show up. If I ever got, God forbid, if I ever got murdered, they'd be like, damn, they ain't going to, nothing. They ain't going to show up. Would they revenge my death? Absolutely not. Lord Jesus, somebody took my picture. Look what somebody just sent me. Somebody took my picture and did this. But when you put pictures online, everybody's pictures, I don't even hear about stuff like that. I could care less. I would be shocked if men showered. Yeah, the men I meet, they do be showered up. But hey, girl, I have good news. My red and white and blue card covered the hormones and generating Simon surgery. In my mind, I'm trying to figure out, do I need a laser or not? Okay, Nova. All right, Mama. God bless you. Laser, be honest with you, you be getting laser forever. You be getting laser forever. Child, you be getting it forever. I don't even have to shave. Sometimes I have to shave this little thing right here. That's it. But I never grew hair in my face. Girl, and still, bzz, and it still come right back. Bzz, and it's go right back. Bzz, and go right back. I never had to shave my face. Right here. It's one little thing. It grows like this. Bzz, and it go right back. You be doing it forever. But then again, everybody's skin is different. Some girls' skin, they get it done, it's over with. Every girl's different. It's funny because I never grew hair in my face. But my body, oh my God, I could grow hair like a gorilla. My legs can grow long hair. My leg hair can grow real long. I'm mad I didn't see the notification. Hey, 3000. What 3000? The conversation was about once you transition, why is it that you still have to be called transgender if you already made it past the finish line? Why'd you just can't be called a woman? Very much so, Letty B. Child, I ain't even gonna go there, Letty, because you already know. But why is it that once you get to the finish line, hey, sweetie, why is it that you still have to be tagged that? It's bad enough even if you do it The other girls gonna be still calling you that anyway. The same ones that look like you, be the same ones out you. I don't. I want this SRS, but I don't look real to me. But what is real, NYC? If you really need to look at some of these, no shade to the females, but you really need to look at some of these females. I listen to females' voices. I listen to females. Everything that we do to each other is from our own community. We have basically um, attacked our own. I listen to females with deep voices. I listen to females who don't look nothing like a female. I've seen it all. And when I compare, I'm like, well, why do we do this to each other when but like I said before, brainwashing is real. Brainwashing is real. If they make you believe, if they make you believe it, you'll see it. Shade with our own community. Exactly. We destroy, especially the two spirit women. If you don't, if you don't correct it, you'll keep repeating it. If it's not corrected, you'll keep repeating it. I know it sounds crazy, but and I know it probably won't even never happen. I don't know. Anything is possible. Maybe you seen the movie Us. Um, no, I haven't seen it. Or Get Out movie. No, I don't think I have. I don't know. I didn't be shade for me, but I'm just scared. I'm not. NYC, my thing is before you get any surgery, make sure you're happy with who you are. If you got any doubt, don't do it. Make sure you're 100% there. Because then you'll be the next kind of girl trying to commit suicide. You got to be, in order to go to the surgery, you got to be stuck up and selfish and don't give up. You got to sit in that spot and do not be removed. Anybody who makes you feel less than, they got to be canceled. I don't care how much you love them or their family or their friends, you got to cancel them. And I mean, you got to pray on that cancel. You got to pray for strength. Because at the end of the day, that energy they're going to bring to you is going to take you straight down. You got to become very selfish. You have to have an ego 10 times over. I was thinking about buying the laser removal machine. I still got that Nova. Child, that thing, good luck. Brainwashing in the black community is very much so. Brainwashing is real within the black community. It's crazy. Nova Nair helps me soften. I used to use Nair. I used to put it up here because I never grew hair, and they said, well, if you put it on your face, you'll grow hair. So I took Nair and I put it on my face, and it just cleared my face. I'm dealing with a lot of gender dysphoria. We all are, Nova, because you know what it is? It is brainwashing. When you are, just imagine if you were born that way and you were cisgender, you wouldn't be having this conversation. But when you're born a certain way and raised a certain way, it's hard to undo what's been done. You have to do therapy on your mental. Every girl has been through this spot. Sometimes we feel like, damn, I look just like. We all go through it. It's not just set in stone, which is you. My personal opinion, we all go through it. I even talk to cisgender females who feel like they look like, they all go through it. It is what it is. And they don't, but they think they do. But I think a lot of people say mean things to people. People feel as though it's true. And the brainwashing begins when everybody's gone and you by yourself. You never grew facial hair. No, I never grew it. I never grew it. I never even knew I didn't grow a queen bee until my roommate told me. She said, you don't even have to shave. I didn't even think about it. She was like, she the one pointed it out to me. She's like, you don't even have to shave. I can grow a full beard and a mustache. She was like, you don't even got to do nothing. I never paid it no mind. But she the one pointed out to me. The reason why I didn't pay no mind, because I got too much on me. Like, I be stressed out. And the last thing I'm thinking about is, you know what I mean? Brainwashing, we all have. The Barbie doll within the 10-inch BB bugs, you know it. Betty Bay, you are too funny. I just wanted my body to be done. Okay, NYC. Listen, what works for you, go for it. What goes for you, go for it. It is a process, and you have to be happy within yourself. You had a roommate, a two-spirit woman, transgender woman expected, always horny. Listen, can't. Yeah, Sister Raven, I must go now because I need to take care of my husband. All right, beautiful. You have a good day, sweetie. Miss Hudson. Thanks for coming in. Love the hearts. But hello, Raven. Sorry to be late. Hey, Hawk Girl. How are you, sweetie? 41856. It's a process. See, the thing about it, I think we have to realize is that we grew up one way for years, and we've been that way. Then we decided that it's not going to turn off because you say turn it off. I even see girls that are super passable still going through it. But I get it. Brainwashing is real. For me, I already think a lot about my transition, trying to figure out should I buy the machine or Amazon? Or should I just? I think you should buy it on Amazon Nova because it's a process that you're going to be doing forever. So buy your laser and do it yourself because it's going to be something you're going to be doing forever. It's forever, ever. They said it don't work on black people's skin. I don't know if you black or not, but it said laser don't work on black people. How do you deal with getting clocked, if I may ask, or do you feel like it does not happen much? Queen Bee, I stay on the clock. I just don't punch in. And when I say punch in, I don't pay you no mind. Because if you was looking at me, it's because the simple fact of the matter is that it's something about me spark your interest. I don't pay you no mind. I pay you no mind. I stay on the clock. Just make sure I don't clock you, if you know what I mean. But I don't. Mothers live. That's right, honey. I stay on the clock. I just don't punch in. Then when I say don't punch me, then I don't answer you. So if you call me, think out my name, I ain't got nothing to say. Nobody is just a woman and man. If you're not a transgender woman, man, you're cisgender. Okay, Miss Honey. I wish you know what it is, Queen B. You know how I got this way? Trying to fit in. It was never good enough. The black hair, the short hair, the afro hair, everything. It was never good enough. Anything I did, it was never good enough. Never. The men would come over, they would work on my mental so bad, they would beat me down so bad mentally, and you supposed to have my back, and you're destroying me even more. I got society destroying me. Now I got a man in my house destroying me. It's never good enough. I'm getting attacked outside, and the man in my house is attacking me. When is it over? So you know what I said? I said, you know what? From now on, you broke my heart enough. I ain't listening. I'm cutting it all off. It's like leaving a job that's treated you so bad and you say, you know what, you ain't got to fire me, I quit. So I said, the hell with it. I'm gonna do what I want. If you don't like it, then it is what it is. Since you say that's what I am, if he show up, then be ready for him. Because when he show up, he gonna show out and you're gonna be, oh my God, what's the problem? Now you calling the cops. But you asked for that person to show up, now they here. Why you acting? You look your look tonight is giving Little Kim Quiet Storm remix. No, my look is giving Raven got a wave cap on and trying to hide it. I got a wave cap on. I actually added some more hair in my hair, let it be. You know, I'll be adding tracks in these lace fronts. It's because I don't like thin lace fronts. I like thick lace fronts. So I wasn't putting no makeup on. You can forget that. But oh yes, the do rag, honey. The do rags be working better to me. It gives you much more of a tapered look to me. And my do rag is ready for the garbage. I actually went to go buy one. See, look. Now I bought one, but the do rag I bought is brown. Now see, I added more hair in here. You know them do rags, we give them lines. So, and you know I ain't contouring, I ain't putting no makeup on. You can forget that too. So I put my little. It's funny, the raggedy ones always work the best. So I tie it up, put my little do rag on. Now I can't sleep in this thing. Do you know what this is? This is a pair of tights. These are tights, pantyhose. These are pantyhose. This is a pair of pantyhose, and I took them because you know Raven is cheap, honey. I ain't spending no money on nothing. I took a pair of pantyhose. And there it is. Hey, Angel, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Nicole, Natalie, how are you, love? Pizza. You know what, SB, don't get started because I'm hungry. You know I'm always hungry. I know that's right. Thank you, Natalie. But y'all see what I just did, right? Get y'all some pantyhose for $2-3.99 and make y'all a little. Exactly. And I wear this right outside. I ain't spending money on nothing. But this what I sweep and make the tracks tighter. So when I take this wig off, I could throw it in the drawer with the rest of them. Did you see that black wig that I bought? When I tell you plastic, that wig was as plastic as this. Now that wig was supposed to come all the way down to here. Excuse me. Raven hair tutorials like Nikki took it. Excuse me. Hey now, Angel, are you also mixed with Native? To be honest with you, Queen P, I don't know what all I'm mixed with. My families were whores, honey. They had sex with everybody. They didn't discriminate. That's why I guess I don't discriminate. They had sex with everybody. So I know it's white, black, Asian, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, probably some damn beards and dogs and cattle and every damn thing else mixed in with me. Who knows? I gotta wash like a full plastic wig. Of course, everyone is mixed. That's what we telling the black people. I was like, you know, you got white in you. If you're in America, honey, you got white in you. You may not know it. Exactly, milk. You got everything, child. The sad part about it is, some of us on this live could be related. We don't even know it because we was shipped around as slaves. So we've been shipped around as slaves and sold off as cattle. We don't even know. Some of us could be actually related on this live. Any type of skills in dancing. I don't even dance, Rick. I just child. I child. Okay. Hey, Natalie. I said hi before, Natalie. You didn't hear me, sweetie? Or can you hear me? I mean, we do look alike, sis. All right, 3,000. Definitely right about that. Yeah. we're sad, but we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. It's sad though. But you would think even after that we'd be more closer. You know what I mean? And we're not. Hey everyone, got a twin. So that's true, Angel. I hope my twin is doing way better than me, because Lord knows my twin is little Kim. Well, my twin, I don't know. I hope the person head is not big as mine. Because this is a struggle when you walk in front of people. They be like, oh my God, it's nighttime. My head is so big. So do anybody got any resolution that they're gonna write? I might relate it to Angel because my last name is Dorsey too. Never know. Hey Curly, Kelly girl. I don't know, yesterday I went to bed early and I went to sleep and I was like knocked out. Be in a major movie twin. Okay, Letty Babe. I see Letty Babe is doing y'all join Letty Babe channel if y'all haven't. She be having a lot of good stuff talking about stuff. Your head is small on the kid. I don't know, Salt Pepper. God bless you though. If I walk in front of you, Salt Pepper, you like, oh my God, it's nighttime already. And as soon as I step away, he's like, oh my God, your head is big, girl. You blocked the whole sun. So I got my paperwork from the job. They let me know that I was laid off. I thought I was fired, but it's like, no, you laid off. I thought I was fired. I angry we been slaves for years and we're still. Amen, Nova. I'm with you. No, I used to work at the airport, sweetie. You know Raven had a job. I did the whole video on it. Every job whenever I have a job, it's always complication with me. But to be honest with you, this pandemic has anybody been thinking? Yes, they were hating me. Has anybody been thinking how the job's been treating them? Since I've been on this pandemic, I've been thinking of all the things that I went through with jobs and stuff and how bad they treated me, and I never paid it no mind. I have a big, I have a big thing that when I can't deal with something, I act like it don't exist. I left because they treated me my. But you know what, Letty B, when I was working and they treated me bad, I would quit. I told myself I wasn't gonna quit no more. My best friend got me a job working in New York City. Y'all ever see those buses that don't have the roofs? I used to work there. The red buses that don't have roofs. I used to buy job welcome party. Don't claim that, Letty. Don't even claim that. You have come out of your comfort zone. I agree with that, Natalie. I remember the man after you. I remember the man after you on that job. Yes, XP. Yeah, the thing that was definitely an experience. But the thing is like when I was working in New York City, I was working at the you ever see the buses on TV that don't have the roof where people can stand up? I used to work there. I used to work in the office, the human resource, not the human resources, but the bus part of it. Like they would order the bus and stuff, or order cars. I was like a dispatcher, so I used to work there. When I tell you, it was an experience. It was an experience, and working there and stuff. The lady knew exactly what I was. The one that wanted, she wanted the other men. I had to go through 3 interviews to see if they wanted to hire me there. So it actually was it 3 interviews? There was 3 interviews. It was a woman, and it was 2 men. It was an Indian man and a white man. Thank you, Natalie. So I went to the interview and stuff. They told me come there. Now, first of all, I came to very unprofessional because first of all, I knew they wasn't gonna hire me once they saw me. So I was like, I'm not gonna get the job, so I'm not dressing up for it. I put a black pair of black jeans on and a white shirt. And I took my hair, pulled the back of the ponytail. It was blonde, just like this. And I just went there to the interview and stuff. I was about to get myself ready so I could go home because I knew they wasn't gonna hire me. So my best friend already worked there and stuff. So he was like, come on in. I said, all right. Got in there and stuff. I had to take a test, pass the test, and then they had to go to an interview after the test. So 3 people waiting and stuff. I was an Indian girl there. It was a lot of Indians, and it's mixed, of course. Yeah, so I got there and stuff. It was like, okay, interview with the woman. She's okay, fine. She knew exactly because he told her what was up with me, so she knew. But she was like, okay, well, let me see if the men gonna hire you, because she already knew. But she was like, it's up to them to pick you or not. Okay, so I remember this lawyer, a white guy that's a lawyer. When I was working at the bar, he said, if you want to work in corporate office, do not wear black hair. This is what I remember him telling me. He said, if you want a job working in corporate America, leave that black hair home. Wear blonde. I was like, why? He said, just trust me. The lighter the hair, the better chances you get in a job. This is the lawyer told me, this one white lawyer and this one black lawyer told me. They both told me the same thing. Do not wear black hair. They said, if you want a job, do not wear the black hair. So I was like, I thought black hair was more passable. Like, why wouldn't I wear black hair? Because I would blend in and nobody put me. They was like, no. There were 2 different men, 2 different locations. I think they both were lawyers. Now that I think about it, one was a black lawyer and one was a white lawyer. They were both lawyers, and they told me do not wear black hair. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm going in. I'm wearing blonde hair. I'm very much, they're not going to hire me. I'm in the blonde, they're medical, so that's a wig. I guess within my mentality, my brainwash within myself, when I see a tall girl with blonde hair, I'd be like, okay, I know what that is. Whether it is or not, I'm just there. So went there to the office, sat down, sat across from them, had my hair pulled back. I think I put some makeup. I put some makeup on because what the lady was in the bathroom. When I went in the bathroom, she was like, hey, how you doing? So I ran into her in the bathroom. She said, good luck on the interview. And I had my hair pulled back because I wanted to put some makeup on in the bathroom. Now there was cisgender women in there and everything. No one paid me no mind. They were all Caucasian, vanilla sisters. They paid me no mind working in. They didn't care. And when the black girls come in, that's when I hate to say it, but it is what it is. But I'm in there get my face done. The other lady that was there, she was Spanish. The white girls, Spanish girls, didn't care. So I'm in there in the bathroom, get my makeup on real quick. I didn't put a lot of makeup on. I just put some lipstick on and some liner on my eyes, and that was it. Oopala, yes, XB. So I'm in there, I'm in the bathroom, got my makeup on. I didn't put a lot, but y'all know I don't wear a lot because I'm not a makeup fan. So got out the bathroom, sat down, and did the test, passed the test. They sent me to the back. No one paid me no mind. So I'm in there and everything, and interview with her. She said, okay. The men got to decide. She got up, she left. She told the white guy, he came, he said, can you do this? I said, yeah, okay. So, okay, fine. He left out. I'm sitting there waiting. Next guy comes in, Indian guy, sat across from me. He's like, can you do this, this, and that? He was very firm, very stern, what he wanted, okay, fine. Walked out. My friend came in, he said, you're hired. Today hired me just like that. And I was like, I'm hired. So I'm shocked because I'm thinking about to go back home. He's like, hey, they hired you. I said, okay. So he walked back. They didn't say it to me, but he told me they hired me. But I was waiting for them to tell me. So I was like, fine. So they told me, they said, well, you're hired for the job and stuff. And the Indian guy came in, he said, well, you're hired and stuff. And okay, fine. So come to find out, the men didn't know. The women knew, but the men didn't know. So I think it was some negative confrontation that was said to the Indian man, like, how could you hire this person being who they are? And remind you, everybody didn't know. I realized that too. But he was like kind of upset because the big boss was like kind of upset by you being blonde. You're going to get the CEOs, the vice presidents are going to be checking you out. So they're going to be looking at you because you're going to get attention. The blonde hair is going to get attention. So you're not going to be low key. So the big higher ups came and they saw me. It's like, who's the blonde? Say about exactly. Who's the blonde? And it's not like I'm a little bitty blonde. I'm like a tall blonde. So I went out. One of the big wigs came in. He's like, "How you doing? How are you?" He was like kicking it to me. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Oh God!" I said, "This is uncomfortable for me because I'm all out of my element. Like, how this is gonna play out?" Then the guy started talking. They found out, and my friend was like, "So what?" The person needed a job, so automatically they feel like, oh, well, since, you brought this person in, and, it was a little bit of something, but he didn't care. You got some of the friends that just don't care. Like, so what, this person needed a job. I don't care what So at the end of the day, when it came down to it and stuff, the Indian guy got mad at me. He trained me what to do, and another black girl, she knew exactly. Another black girl, the whisper behind the scenes, but black girls, the Indian girls didn't know. The black girls knew. It was a gay woman there. And I stayed low key. I stayed quiet. Listen, I don't want no trouble. I just want to come to work and go home. I ain't here to make friends. And I started doing the job. And then what happened was the Indian guy felt pressure. I think, I could be wrong. I could be speculating. I think he felt pressure from his boss and he would take it out on me. Yeah, a secret girl. You funny. So, you're funny, Lady B. So, one of the guys, one thing about a two-spirit woman, we know when men have messed with us. Like, we know, we get that feeling, okay, we know you to mess with one of us. One of the guys that was there, I knew he messed with me. So he looked at me, and I looked at him. I said, I turned away because I could feel it. Like, I knew he'd been with the girls. Like, so he looked, he said, he didn't want to say too much to me. And I get it because he didn't want people to catch on to him. And that's fine because I ain't here to make friends. I'm here to work. So he kind of stayed low-key away from me and stuff. And he was Spanish. Spanish guys be knowing because they be dipping and dabbing just like the black men and others. Not all of them, but so the Indian guy, and then kept going to office with the big shot, and he was a little upset. A lot of buffering, so you gotta go now. Bye-bye. See you, hus girl. Be safe, sweetie. So next thing I knew, he became really upset with me. He was like, "You doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong." So he would put me to the side. And I said, "What am I doing wrong?" And then when he found that I was right, he's like, "Well, I'd like to apologize to you." He kept apologizing to me for stuff. So I was like, "Yo, why is it that you keep attacking me?" "Hey, Maxine, how are you, sweetie?" But he kept apologizing to me for being upset. And then he got to the point where he became more stronger. Yeah, he became more stronger with attacking me. So I was hired to work only nights, but they felt as though that I caught on that they wanted me to work days and nights. Now I said I can't work all 24 hours. I only was hired as a night shift. I figured if I worked night shift, nobody could see me and I go to work and come home. But they transferred me to day shifts and night shift. They was like, well, you caught on too good and you like really progressive and you could do, but I was like, yo, they had me so bad that I was working a night shift and got off at 6 o'clock in the morning. They had me sign on for 9 o'clock the next morning. How can I get off work at 6 o'clock and have me start back work at 9 o'clock and I haven't been asleep? I was like, yo, they was like, well, can you work the shift? No, I can't work no 24-hour shifts. I don't know if anybody ever done customer service, but when you're dealing with customers and dealing with money, you need some sleep. 9.5 people. I wish, right? So at this point, doing this, working and stuff, they became more, they played in your face. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it became very tiresome. Very tiresome. You get tired. You need, when dealing with customers, you have to have rest because you're going to get irate customers. You're going to get a lot going on. You were working. Where were you working now? I was working in New York at this place called Airlink. It's a transportation company in New York City. It's the bus. If you ever see people that's on those buses that have no roofs, they're red. They're red. They're like no roofs where you can stand up in the bus. There's no roof where you can stand up. It's like a tour bus tour. So I was there and everything. So I got off, and then all of a sudden, no people were calling out because the shift kept rotating. No, now I was working at the airport. I'm not giving. Listen, Connie, I'm not giving that much information out. This is on live. I don't give that much information out. This is my live. I'm on live. Everybody don't like Raven, and I'm not giving that much information out. You won't kill me. I'm not giving you bullets for the gun. Anyway, so the thing is that by me working and everything, the guy was like, "Well, I need you to, um, to work." So I was like, "Okay, fine." So then he was like, "I need you to cover because some people go, okay, fine. If you want me to cover for people that's not coming in, let me drink my coffee at my desk because I have to deal with customers and I can't keep getting up." He was like, "No, you can't get up. You put the coffee in the break room." I said, "Well, how am I supposed to answer customers? How am I supposed to answer customers? And then I might need something to drink." He was like, "Well, get up and put the coffee back." So I'm like, um, no, I'm not in New York. Hey, Natural Pretty, how are you, sweetie? So I'm like, you know what? I can't deal with this. So the thing about it was like, okay, let's deal with this. So he freaks out. He's like, put the coffee in the break room now. And I'm looking at him. And I'm like, okay, Raven, if you hit him, you're going to jail. And at this point, I'm on 10. They looking for Raven tonight. Exactly, Lady B. So I'm like, if I hit this man, I'm going to jail. Because I was on 10. I was tired. When you're tired from working for hours and stuff, and somebody's up in your face, you be tired. You got customers, and this person, honey, you was like, you know what? Let me go. I took my ID, I dropped it on my manager's desk, and I walked out the door and I quit. Right? I just left. I walked out the door and quit. And I made myself a promise after I quit that job, I wasn't gonna do that again. Cause I let my best friend down. After he fought to get me a job, then I quit. I said, never again. Check for all exes. And I quit because I was going to beat him up. I was going to wear him out. And I felt like he kept picking on me. And I felt like he was picking on me because the higher ups was mad at him for hiring me. And he took it out on me. And I was like, So I quit, threw my stuff on the desk. I'm walking, going to the train station. And he's calling my phone. Where are you? The phones are ringing. I said, I quit. He's like, where are you? And then he says, I wish you well in your endeavors. I said, please. Chin little kicker. I needed some coffee. I couldn't stay awake. I was tired. Y'all don't know. When you're dealing with customers, if you deal with customer service, you have to, well, you don't have to. With me, you have to remain professional because you're representing a company or corporation. All that personal stuff cannot be brought to that job. They're hiring you for your professionalism. So all that extra, well, let me tell you something, all that is for your phone when you home, not for that job that you work for. You have, if you ever work with customer service, I don't have to explain to you because you understand what I mean. All that extra you can't do. You have to, okay. It's like babysitting a little kid and they said something. Now, you're not supposed to say that, but to get all extra with it, you can't do that. You have to remain professional. But when they raise their voices, you scan the exit. But you have to remain professional. Yes, I worked at Casino Showtime. Yes, you have to remain professional. How are you, Pretty Natural? For the getaway. You can't be doing that, Alexa. You can't mess with your money. You just gotta, okay, it's fine. If you have finished transitioning and you're complete, then you should be called the woman. Thank you, Natalie. That's what I'm saying. But for some reason, they also seem like it never ends. It's like it's a never ending story. Like it always stay there. Like I'm still there. That's what I was saying before. Like a lot of times, thank you, Maxine. That's how I feel. Like if you're already there, why are you still calling yourself that? Now, when it comes to a personal relationship and you in a bed with a man, then of course you're gonna have the conversation. Some will. If I got to that degree, I would have a conversation with him the day one. When I got him on the phone away from him, we're gonna have that conversation. But when it comes to society and jobs, that's none of your business. That's none of your business. But when it comes to my doctor and my man I'm dating, I feel as though it's important to time those things, when it comes to that. But that's just me. But there's some girls that's going to take it to her grave because, she don't want to lose that man. There also been men who dated cisgender females who wore a lot of makeup and he married her being beautiful. Then one day she washed the makeup off and he saw what she looked like without makeup and divorced her. He's like, oh, no, you got to go. You're abusive in the face. She wasn't as pretty. She contoured. She did everything look beautiful for him. And then once she washed it off, he wasn't attracted to her. He felt as though, you heard about that story too, Letty B? He divorced her. There also was a a two-spirit woman, which I'm sure there's many others, who transitioned and got married and didn't tell her husband what she was. And I did a video about that. It's called I Am Just Like You. What's the name of that video I did? It's a true story. I did a singing video. I Am Just Like, I did some video. But Jack and Gill. It's called Jack and Gill. Jack and Gil. And he kept saying, why is it that you can't get pregnant? And she waited till she was married. And she looked like a doll and really was a piece. You know what, Letty? I can't with I can't with your delivery. I can't. I heard those stories too. Oh yes, it's a lot of two-spirit women that's with men now that the men don't even know what they were born as. They ain't gonna tell them either. It's sad though. Yeah, was that one that did not tell her husband for 20? Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of them do a lot of things. Cause you know what it is. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. Maybe that's why I have no luck in life because I believe in being fair, and even though I believe in it, every girl don't. TS prayer circle. You too funny. Ministers women can't have kids, so we okay. Exactly, Maxine. But see, the thing about it, Maxine, is somebody recognize her and then drop a bug in the ear. That's when he's gonna go. Because there's always somebody who remember you from way back in the day. That's why I didn't wear too much makeup, and they just see it front. What the hell they get? Exactly. And thinking they're eating fish and eat crab. You know what? I can't with y'all. I'm not going there. I'm not participating in that part. I'm not participating in that. Thank you, pretty natural. Just a pair of stockings. This is what it is. Let me show you in case. This is show you just in case you want to do this. This is a pair of tights. You know, pantyhose. In case these are a pair of pantyhose, and I take them and I put on my head, and you tie it back and forth. Don't say I never teach y'all nothing. And there you go. Inches church woman. Raven tutorials like Nikki. Who is Nikki? You are from Raven Makeup, no makeup. Love you for you. Thank you, Han. Hell never knew the difference. Well, thanks, no problem. Save you some money, honey. Buy you a pair of pantyhose for $3.99 and tie your ear just like that. Ain't nobody gonna know but you. I be walking down the streets, child. 7 feet tall, trans. Okay, you gotta give me her link or something, Letty. Give me her link or send me her link in the cause I don't 7 feet tall. Who shockingly came out. Oof. This other girl, she was on Ellen. Yes, I know her. I'm trying to figure. I need her link. I never seen her. I saw one girl, but she was on Wendy Williams, and she was like, she was with Miley Cyrus. I think she said she taught Miley Cyrus how to twerk, but I don't know if that's the same one. She's a makeup artist, somewhat. Okay. God bless her. God bless her. Hey, get your money, honey. I think you're amazing. Thank you, Natalie. I'm trying to be. I'm still. She's one of our delusional sisters. Okay, let it go. We seek, teach. She has to be, she's my sister. It's nothing wrong with being delusional. It's the reality that kills you. Men want you all dolled up, but they doing it for themselves. They want a diamond, but men are looking like a rock. Yeah, the thing about it is they want the extra, but they don't want to do the extra. Like if you was a two-spirit woman and you wasn't passable in his eyes, he could do everything to help you get there. If he loved you enough, he can help you get there. Because your spirit doesn't change. Your spirit doesn't change, but he don't want to. Thank you. But the fake Y needs lube. They want. But the fake B needs lube. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I heard some people say, I mean, every girl is different, y'all. Y'all can't go by one girl. Every girl is different. Every girl is different. One girl I know, she got the whole change, and she said every time somebody go on her, it rips her open. She be bleeding. She was like, I don't want to. She was like, I don't want to do it that way. She said, because I bleed too much. I love how upfront you are. I can feel your passion at the end of the day. Once you have transition and you complete, you should call. Exactly, Natalie. That's how I feel. Maxine, really, Alex, really get out this room. Hey, Deshaun. Maxine. Yeah, but the thing about it, she dilated, but she still. See, the thing about it is when you got a hold there, somebody's pounding it, and if he goes, you know how to maybe trying to go deep inside of you, and he rips something open. Now you got blood all over you. Hey, how are you? Hi, I'm okay, Deshaun. How are you, love? A gender non-conforming person was murdered in Alabama. Lately, dude just got out of bond. Now he's back in these any man stay gone is almost. Is that the one that killed the girl? I mean, the gender non-conforming person I did the video on. Um, I heard feces can come out of. I don't know. I heard it tears and stuff, but they try to go deep in it, rip your insides up and stuff, and he not gonna care. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, I did that video. I did the video on gender non-conforming. Yeah, Bella. Yeah, I did that video. That was horrible. 5 women were killed in Alabama. 5 to 50 years old. Alex, they're saying stupid things. Why are you on? Why are you on? Who is Alex? What am I missing here? This thing is acting crazy. Trans people that die, it makes us angry. Yeah, I did the video on Bella. That's horrible though. He said he was gonna get right back out. Which is sad. Yeah, I know. My thing is acting real up, and I wonder why. I did not know when a man tell. I did not know when a man tell You inside you. Yeah, they could bleed. They could rip you open. When a man tells you, when men take you and put you in all them different positions and stuff in the bed, he could really tear your whole work up. He could rip it all up. Hope she haunts that bitch, man. But she said they said that she was going through a lot of heat from a lot of people and stuff. But see, this is the thing about it with me. When I always say the two spirit women, they gotta stop being so active around people. As a woman, even women, cisgender women, are not that active around people because they're always somebody that may hurt you. Men been killing women for years. Men have been killing women for years. And now that you've joined that pool, I just wish they would not think that it wouldn't happen to them. Watch your surroundings, lady. Exactly. I said that before. I always tell y'all, I said people talk about me like a dog, but if y'all ever notice, everything I've ever told y'all has come to truth. I said the person that ended up killing the girls be around them already in a circle before they finally show up. If y'all don't never believe me, every time I turned around and told y'all a story, you never hear about a battle. You never hear about um battle scars. And I tell you this all the time. And people be hating on me, but yet and still I'm the messenger with the message, but then they hate on me, but they low key be listening. It's a new ball game. That's a female. If a person is transgender and not feeling the that they have can make that part. That's what's important. I don't want to be graphic. It's not the same. If a person is transgender and is not feeling the vagina, that have can make the part as firstborn. I don't want to. Well, the thing about it, Deshaun, is that even though they may have a lot of girth to make a bigger vagina, there's still always men. Men have big mandingos, so you have to be prepared for those things. When just because it's cute, and then it pulls out something that not within your financial money and rip you all up, you in the hospital, and that's go for cisgender women as well. Um, and be careful who you let your circle. The thing about it is, Han, is that they in your circle, but they come across as friends. So you have to be really like investigative. Natalie, ouch, you can be ripped open. Damn self. Exactly. The most endearing means the worst. You guys don't realize it does damage. That's true. Right. Some guys don't care about your sense. They sure don't. They want, hey lady Jasmine, they want to get that they trying to make you feel good by hurting you. And they don't realize that's what they're doing. They're thinking, oh yeah, I'm putting it on you. Yeah, but you hurt me. The most enduring men are the worst killer. I don't know. That's all the way across the board. You can't really detect the killer because the most nicest men can be killers. So you don't know. It's not set in stone. You know, you don't know. You just gotta be careful who you allow around you. Unfortunately, and that goes for all women and some men too. It's not set in stone. Crazy is real. Yeah, they said how the friends ain't. Yeah, they said the friend ain't do nothing. They said they sat and watched. Let the person die. Excuse me. The sister was like, y'all sit there and then try to do CPR or nothing. Yeah, they watched it. They watched Bella die. They watched Bella die. Bella was only 19 years old, just a baby. Now dead. Girls just understand a man can kill. They don't want to believe it. They think because he cute, he won't kill. I put on trans even after SRS search and post-op trans is still trans. Okay, lady. So lady feels as though trans is still trans. Okay. Been watching you for a while, but my first time commenting. Love you. Love you too, Jasmine. I mean, yeah, Lady Jasmine. Okay. I have to go, Raven. Wait, okay, Natalie, be careful. Love you too, be careful. I'm post-op 12 years. It gets wet. If you don't have sex enough, it will hurt. Okay. XP. So that's dilating and stuff. It's definitely like I said before, everybody's body's different. So everybody's body's gonna be a different experience. Some people's body can take it. Some people's body stretches. Some people's body can't take it. Some people's body hurts. I mean, every girl is different. People think SRS is in it, and it's none of the sort. It's nothing like that. Okay, Alexa. That's not for every trans, and these to get SRS surgery must duly research it and know what it needs. I got mine long ago. It's been super happy and complete, ladies. Okay, ladies, complete and happy, Natalie. I will be careful. You too, please be careful. Yes, Natalie, please be careful. Oh man, I'm afraid of the surgery. I'm older than now. Okay. I'm afraid of silicone poisoning. Okay. I get wet with what? I get wet with what? I don't know what you get wet with. From where? I mean, I don't know. I don't know who you talking to, Alexa. Alex. Alexa. I wonder if dating is easier. See, that's the thing about a queen bee. No, it's not. Now you got more explaining to do. Because once you tell them what's up, you know what he's gonna be at. But there may be men who, if they don't see it, they go with it. So it's not like you still gotta have, if you're a good girl, you have a conversation. If you're not, then so basically I live in Chicago, Illinois, 306 trying to figure out what's the best surgery in Chicago. Yeah, find a surgery Nova. I don't know. Maxine, what do you mean with white? You sound so ignorant and childish and knowing there is some questions you don't need to ask. What are you trying to get surgery? Okay, I don't even understand that. Um, it's not easier. XP. Okay, Queen. Dating does change. Dating does change after the guys are generally like trans girls out. Now won't really fancy you as the rest of the guys will date you are typical straight. The guys that date us all is typically straight men. The men that date us now, lady, is typically straight men. They're not gay. Maxine, what are you talking about? Okay. Let's get Maxine there. Let's get Alex there from here, ladies. Listen to. Okay, I'm lost. Who is Alex? Y'all keep saying Alex. What am I missing here? Maxine Band. Am I missing something? I agree, guys who like pre and post up jams are from streak. Yeah, but lady, the thing about it is, I agree with you, but the thing about it is, men lie. Girl, they lie. Some guys, this guy told me who's never been with someone like me. He said, I like, and this is what he said. This is what he said now. He made a comment to me, which let me know he was a liar. He said, I like to be with your long clit. I said, my clit. Now, how would you know about that terminology? But he said I was his first, but how would you know about a clit? Long clit. Yes, I understand. Or you put some woman. Some men like the thing. I saw a survey that said 56% of the men like the extra. Most men still gonna see it. Trainings on men with SRS is very few men actually see. That's so true, Lighthouse. I agree with you. That's exactly what I said. The real deal is too complicated for me to press. It's so true. That's what I said too. Once they know, it goes back to day one. Queen B, yes, I am post-op. Okay. There are shading Alexis, but that's if you don't tell them you're right. So why y'all calling out Alexis Alex? Why y'all doing that? Please don't do that here. Please do not. Please do not start that hatred here, because that energy is not accepted here. We cannot do that. This is not cool for me. And please don't do that. I appreciate if you don't. I'm always open with the men. I'm always open with the men. I love my life, value, and safety. Exactly, Lady Jasmine. I go out on the days of God. I will make sure. Exactly. I'm there with you, lady. I'm the same way. But that was with me because I'm ignorant, child. Raven, I call my hands out first. It's funny because when I first did it, I was like, I really thought that I was going to find this guy. We was going to be together forever. And I had this whole dream. When I tell you I got my face cracked, exactly, pretty natural. Set the room straight. I got my face cracked. That's one of these days, sis. I would love to interview you on my channel. I do a lot of non-translated content, but Liddy, I've been wanting to focus on you. Okay, lady, Jasmine. I'm always around, sweetie. You can always hit me up. You can also my inbox on Instagram like everybody else, and we could talk privately. I talk to a lot of people out. We need good positive. Yeah, we don't do tacking here. Pretty natural. Thanks for accepting our haters. Yeah, I know, right? I'm still thinking about it. Y'all know what I gotta? Yes, I'm about to start. I got a taste for some collard greens. I want some collard greens with some smoked neck bones. I don't know why. I want some collard greens soaked in vinegar with some smoked neck bone and some bacon. They ain't had no more bacon, Lady Babe. I went in the store. I said, "Where's the bacon?" They was like, "You ate it all. You buying all the packs. That ain't nobody else can eat nothing." Have you said it? You know what, Alexis? The thing about it with me is, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not happy with the men. I know, y'all can say we shouldn't base it off of being. I'm not happy with who I have to date. I don't. I thought I was gonna be dating gay men. Me and straight men don't mish. I know it may not make sense, but we don't mish. We don't mish. I don't. I feel like I got to keep explaining to you. I got to rub your back. Come on, little man. You're strong. You don't let nobody get into your head. You're a big book child. I can't. You're a grown man. I got the baby now. I can't. You all want to get SRS surgery. Sure, it's your decision. Deepest. That's so true, lady. Raven needs more example. Thank you, lady. See you with me. I need more examples. You better get open. You better go open a can and pour so. I wish I could last because I'm greedy. I'm hungry. Like I need more positive examples, lady. Was it lady who asked me the question? Lord Jesus. You better get open again. The thing is, like, I was somebody asked me the question. I think Alessa asked. You know what, Alessa? I need more positive example. I need more positive men in my life. I need to see more greatness and wonderfulness and strong men that's got my back. And you know what I mean? I need to see more happy moments with the girls. I need to see all these girls, not every girl, but I need to see more positivity. I don't need to see the struggle because when I keep seeing the struggle, I'm like, I ain't moving. I'll stay here. And the men that I meet, they don't they don't nourish my spirit. They rip me apart. Like they be trying to mentally kill me. So I'm like, ain't going no further than them. I will be easy to become. I can't compare it to anything. Yeah, every girl's experience is different though. And that's the thing with me. And I need more positive experience. The men that want to be in my life, they're like, well, I'll be with you, just be the side chick. The side chick to what? To my girl. Child. Oh my God, here we go. My heart is skipped a beat. I don't even think you should send what I initially wanted to see. I'll catch a heart attack. This is the one thing I don't understand about men. They love sending. Anyway, they love sending me their penis pictures as if they're the first man to ever send me one. And then they get mad when I say, well, any money attached to that? Because if you're going to treat me like a hoe, you might as well pay me like a prostitute. I mean, I should be able to pick which type of hoe I want to be. I mean, if I'm going to be a hoe, I'm going to be a pan hoe. I don't want to be a free hoe. Gotta go Raven. Trade is calling. You know what, Letty? You are too funny. I can't. Well, be safe, sis. Be safe. I've been on here for 2 hours and speak on Andrew. Speak on Andrew Manhole. He's out here. He could have been an example, but he lost his way. It seems like somebody got in his ear. You know what it is, um, like whole, um, that man is dealing from hurt. I saw his interview. All of his actions is dealing from hurt. He's very hurt. He's very angry. He's angry with that girl. And by him being very angry with that girl, he don't care. Everything, there's no rules no more. He's done. So he's not out for anybody. He's out for himself because he's over it. He's hurt and he's upset. He's very enraged. He's enraged at the fact that the girl that he was with took the baby and left. He can't be with the kid. They arguing back and forth. The baby mama drama. A baby mama drama can really make a man snap. Hey, M to F. And I've noticed that I watch baby mama drama. Men have taken a baby out and throw the baby over the river, killed the baby. And some of these men has literally snapped at these women over this baby mama drama. And I watched another video about a man who took his 3 sons somewhere away from the mother. So men will go crazy over the baby mama drama, even though it don't take much for them to go crazy anyway. But I've noticed that they will snap. And him and her got into this argument, and he said that they just met. That's his side of the story. I'm sure she has a different side. And he said that they just met, they had sex, he knocked up, gave her a baby. They never went together. He discredited everything about it, which I don't believe was all facts. But like I said, that was his side of the story. But he seemed very angry. And when he's enraged like he is, I think he'll have sex with anybody. He's not looking at nobody for long term. He just having sex. He don't care no more. Your room looks so clean and refreshing. Like it smells like roses. It smells like a broke room because I'm broke. But thank you. But this is the thing. He's hurt. When a man is scorned, just like a woman is scorned, the revenge is crazy. He don't care. He don't care. And then he start plotting on people. Hey, Floop one. They start plopping on people. Love you more. And they start plotting on people, and everybody's a target. And I wouldn't even want to be around him because he gonna hurt everybody. But he's like the hustler. He's the hustler of the community. That's what hustlers do. Hustlers coming out when you got a hustler that got the good D. The first thing you got to do is hide your cell phone, hide your wallet, hide everything that can be moved, hide everything because you know he coming to steal because he don't care nothing about you. Make sure you got condoms. Make sure you got everything prepared because he is only out for himself. That means you're inviting him in for the sexual act. He's coming in to do some shopping at your expense. My street Rumi has baby mama drama. He has always plotted and can't focus. Exactly. Baby mama drama is real. Guys be ready to do some real damage to these females and stuff. And then they be like, oh, your pull-out game. They be doing some real extra stuff, but you know it is what it is. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story to tell. And it is what it is. I mean, that's the thing I go through. I asked this guy for this face picture. Anyway, so some people feel as though you're always trans. Some people feel as though you're no longer trans. Some people feel as though it's a life sentence. Some people feel as though once you get past the finish line, it's over. The only thing about it is when you're a two-spirit woman and you go to the doctor, it always reflects back to that. Raven, can you talk about STDs when dating? Have you seen any surprise warts? You know what? It's not funny, but that's not funny. I'm trying to okay. I'm trying to laugh. It's not funny. She said he said he's surprised once again. It's not funny though. But STDs. STDs is not funny, but um if you see anything that don't look right, the first thing you do is, oh no, you know. But never be afraid to say, I don't tell them you don't feel good. Tell them you don't feel good. So you know what? Oh, this is what you do. If you see something look right on him, just tell him, say, oh my God, my stomach. Because once you say your stomach hurts, so, oh my God, I think you gotta go because my stomach is hurting me. It's always, it's always a way out because he ain't going to deal with that. Say I took a pill early and I've been having the runs, and he's like, oh, it's too much, I'm out. He ain't gonna bother you, honey. You safe. The run story always works. Sister Spirit, Sister Spirit, I live in a cheap place as well. I keep You know what it is, gang? We may live in a cheap place, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. We can make the rent somehow. When they get these people getting these places, when they $3,000-4,000 a month, knowing they got a bed and they got the pandemic, it's hard to get that money up. And that certain period of time, your help ain't going to help you no more. I always say, but to live within your means, you have to watch men. Some of them pull. Oh, yes, they do pull a condom off. Men have done it to me. They pull the condom off and try to rush it back in you real quick and pray to God you don't beat the shit out of them. See, I done said a curse. They did it to me before. They think it's funny, though. And the thing about it is like, yo, oh, I don't have anything. I don't know that. Why would you disrespect my body when I told you not to do it? And men will do that to you. And then they get offended for disrespecting you. That's the thing that gets me. Now I'm supposed to have a conversation with you after you done played me out and not put my hands on you. Thank you. That's what I keep saying. I live in the hood, but I pray for it. I can afford. All right, honey, pretty natural. That's all right. You still pay more than me. God bless you. They always say. They always say you clean. But think of this one thing. There's so many people that has died from AIDS. They was told the same thing, and they did now. There's so many people walking around with HIV and AIDS was told the same thing, and they did now. This guy named, what's his name? Kevin Gates. He's a rapper. I was listening to him because I'm a Kevin Gates fan, and I'm a fan of him and his wife. I love their love, and I love his spirit because it says a lot of things that are very familiar to me. His girlfriend, his wife name is Rika, I think Rika. So he was telling a story about a female, and he said that this female was cheating on her boyfriend. Wait a minute. The nerve of that minute. So she said that he said, this is how he told the story. Now this story to me was very suspect. He said that his friend was cheating on his wife. So his wife went and got revenge, and she was cheating on him with another man. So when the wife was cheating on him with another man, he called the other man a punk. And what I heard in Georgia, they call gay men punks in Georgia. I think that's what they call them in Georgia, punks. So he said that she was cheating on him with the punk, and the punk gave her AIDS. Now, his friend, which was in prison and stuff. So his friend was in prison and stuff. And when he came out of prison, he said that his wife gave him AIDS because she was cheating on him with a gay man. And the gay man, no, that's Florida. Oh, okay. And she said they was cheating on with the gay man. And she gave him AIDS. Now this is the thing about it. And I'm not being hypocritical or nothing. To my personal opinion, I feel as though the guy was messing with another dude in prison, came back and gave it to the girl, and changed the story and said that she gave it to him to save face so he don't seem like he's gay for being with a dude in prison. That's how I see it. I believe he turned it around and said she gave it to him. And I think he came out and gave it to her. Because when he come out, he gonna say, yo, this dude was digging me out in prison. Oh my God, I got my life. He'd be like, nah, I fought them. Then anybody, he gonna say this whole story because got to represent his manhood once he come out of prison. But then once he's, it's the story changes. I believe, I could be wrong. I don't believe she gave it to him. I think he did it, But that's just my opinion. I'm not sure. I know you prefer the term two-spirit. I prefer your womanhood. I use the term transfemme for my gender. Okay, MG. That's fine. Transfemme. I just don't like the word trans because trans means transformer to me. Transformer like this. When I see them cars transform, that's what I think of. When I see them, I say, oh, that's what you was. And then I see so that's one of them transformers. I know a lot of negative terms come with trans. A lot of negative. I've never heard much positive stuff come from it. So when I hear that word, or when someone says it, I think of something negative. But that's just me. I work in prison and they are lusting after me 24/7. Exactly. Robots in disguise. The thing about it is we all hear the jokes. They just don't know we wanted them jokes that they're talking about. But we hear the jokes now. Or we hear all the jokes. We hear the kiki, and that's one of them things. That's one of them he, she, don't know what you, that's one of them it's. We hear the jokes. We hear the jokes. It's not like we don't hear. We also hear from the ones that's supposed to have our backs, some allies, and they shooting us down. They actually used being an ally to out us to other people instead of protecting us. And they come out acting all hard and get. But no, the thing about it, Queen B, I don't think they be the ones killing the girls. I think they be the ones. But then again, you may be right. I'm gonna take that back. But I don't think they be the ones killing the girls. My personal opinion, all the way, only because a lot of times they want to find an experience. Then most men are not gonna mess with somebody too close to home. He want to travel out, if you know what I mean, and he's going to finally get that experience he's been seeing in front of prison, and he could finally do it, you know. But then again, may kill him too. You never know. You never know. Killing a girl is not in a certain order. Killing a woman is not in a certain order. Glad you are alive, though, sister in spirit. Amen, gang. But see, I stay low. But I'm glad you all alive, and I'm glad you all are living the best way you can. You know, two spirits, cis women. Cis women don't even like the word. A lot of cis women don't like the word cis women. They just like women. All these labels, I just can't. It's a lot going on. Lesbians don't like to be called lesbian, they like to be called gay women. Some gay women don't like to be called gay women, they like to be called lesbians. Some lesbians don't like to be called lesbian or gay women, they like to be called studs. It's a lot of labels. What country are you in, Rick? Anyway, anything else y'all want to talk about? Because I'm about to go fix me something to eat. I'm hungry again. I think I'll make some rice and chicken. I think I got some string beans up there. Every time I ask this boy for a picture, he won't send me, but he'll send me his P-Bug. Just the thing that gets me with dudes. Um, Thank you, Queen B. What do you eat? I want to eat some. I'm gonna go on my cabinet. I could have made some macaroni salad. You know what? I might do that because I bought it a while ago, but I just haven't made it. Macaroni salad. I always make it. Yeah, macaroni salad. I may make that because that's usually my go-to. I stopped making it because it, you know, the milk in it. But I may make that tonight. So usually I have two sets of food: I have macaroni salad and rice with chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff. No pitching, no wow. You know the thing about his gang, I met him already. I met him in person. I met him off that app called Grinder. I met him like oof, and long months ago. And he came to my house. Be honest with you, he looks just like a trans woman. No offense, or two spirit woman. He looked just like a two spirit woman. And I'm looking at him. I was like, first thing I was thinking, is this a two-spirit woman trying to be funny? Because you know some of the girls like the girls, honey. They'll take the makeup off and just look like a boy, see if they can sleep with him, get with that experience. No, honey, he's not ugly. He's pretty. He don't look nothing like a female. I mean a male. He looks like a female. He looks like a natural born female. He's tall. He's a little taller than me, but he looks just like a girl. I met quite a few men like that, but he looks really like a girl. I mean, really, real for real. He got long. I don't want to say too much, but I said, Raven, I know you get a lot of men cheating on you. No, no men don't cheat on me because I don't have no man. Oh, chasing me. They're the only one sexing me. I'm just an experience, an experiment. That's all. They don't want me. You know, the thing about it is with me is that this is what men do with me. They'll get my phone number and then they'll Google me to see if I'm a sex worker. Then when they Google me to see if I'm a sex worker, they put my name in Google and then they go, oh, hell no, you all over this and you doing this and you're going to out me all the way to the world and I'm good. Raven, do you mind that he looks like a girl or you're attracted? I mean, the man is pretty. I don't care if a man look like a girl. Could care less. He's pretty. I like pretty things. If a man is pretty, he's pretty. I mean, to be honest with you, Queen, I done seen enough gorillas. I need to see something pretty to make it for all the beasts. I done sit around and give me a kiss, child. I love a pretty man. Look at a pretty man. I done seen handsome men. I done seen pretty. He pretty, honey. He pretty. He was pretty. And he wasn't light skinned either. He was dark skinned. And he was pretty. I was like, damn, you pretty. I met another one that was real tall. Taller than me. He's real pretty too. He even had a anyway. I don't it's pretty. Pretty. And they was pretty. I looked at them, I was like, damn, you was pretty. I've seen quite a few men that are really pretty. But I've learned that it's like I think I see a lot of things why females call men gay because when they come out too pretty, they be like, oh, I think you might be suspect. Because some of these men come really pretty. And we talking about no hormones, no work done. They just naturally born looking like females. Beautiful. Skin beautiful. It takes from their mother. They just beautiful. They're just beautiful. What do you see as pretty and handsome? Pretty means to me is that he could pass for a female, androgynous. Like if you didn't know any better, you would think that was a girl. That's what I call pretty. Is when, hey Bella, when you can't figure if it's a man or woman, because he's so pretty. I stop posting pictures and videos on social media. I get back in 20 years. I'll get back on in about 20 years. Yeah, some men are just natural. Yeah, pretty. He was very pretty. I've seen some very pretty men. And I've seen some men look like they climbed trees for a living and hit every branch falling down. I've seen some of the ugliest men. I've seen some men that are so handsome, they look like magazine. I've seen some. People come different ways. I've seen some really pretty. But when they really pretty, egos is up to here. Because everybody done told them be pretty. So it's kind of hard to have a conversation and be like, oh. And there's some of them that got big mandingos. They think they so fine because of that. And when I do, I'm going to do. The thing about it is when you first transition, you put a lot of pictures online that's inappropriate, but you're just so surprised with your transition that you just put them up there. When you get old, you be like, damn, I should have posted this. Some stuff I saw that Facebook's like, Look, you posted this. I was like, thank you. I'm deleting it. Some stuff should have never been posted. But at that time, when you're going from A to Z, you start posting stuff. You don't keep like, oh, look at this. Look at me now. Look. But after a while, you get older, you're like, oh, no, I shouldn't have did this. That's why I never do porn. Because you're like, oh, no, no. I would have hate to do porn. And like, oh, my God, I'm over. All my pictures done got legs and now my porn. Oh, no. No shade to anybody who do porn. I'm not knocking what you do. That's good. Not shade to anybody. But for me, I'm glad I didn't do that, even though people have tried to get me to do it. No, that's just not for me. But when I said I got older, I was gonna do a porn video. But then when I got older, I was like, I ain't doing it. I get it regressive. Some of the things I will post. Yeah, that's the thing. I've done some things that I got some things I post. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have posted this. Shouldn't have posted that. Shouldn't have posted it. I'm posting this stuff. I mean, I got some very inappropriate, but nothing like exposing anything, but very inappropriate stuff that I shouldn't have, not showing it, but outfits that are like putting on stuff and, I mean, bathing suits showing, some stuff I shouldn't have posted. I don't care. But some people, it's nothing like new, like all the way new, you know what I mean? None of that. But it's some stuff that I think I could have, we could have did without it. People lose their minds doing porn. Yes, they do, pretty natural. You probably could have pulled off though. Yeah, it's not my thing though. I don't want to do adult videos. That's not for me. It's never been my thing. I don't knock anybody. If that's what you want to do. I was actually talking to a guy who did it, but I felt as though through what I've been through and my disappointment in my decision coming from the men, I didn't want to entertain too much other memory because I was disappointed. My goal was to get married and have a boyfriend, and that was the main reason too. I didn't want to do porn because if I had a boyfriend or a husband, I didn't want him to go, oh my God, you did porn too. I didn't want that to be on my I didn't want that to be in my resume as well. But that's just me, not knocking anybody. That's what you. In a couple of years more, and half these people won't be alive. It will be like a whole new world. Pictures of you can get rid of porn forever. Yeah, that's true, Lighthouse, but love help Hollywood. But to each his own, because some girls have to do what they're gonna. Yeah, that's true. I don't knock anybody's struggle. I don't knock nobody's struggle. If that's what you got to do, I ain't knocking it. But for me, that's not what I want to look at. No, for me, if I need money, honey, and it got that bad, I'll go down to a stroll. I go where the stroll at, and they be like, "Yo, Mac is coming," and I go down there, or I will post an ad online or something like that extreme. No, I'll sneak and do it. I ain't gonna no. I will sneak. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And also, when I was working in a bar in New York City, a lot of porn stars used to come to the bar. And I'm gonna tell you, the watch after they would do the porn scenes and stuff, I felt bad for them. Like y'all get to see them acting a certain way in the porn video. I got a chance to see them after shooting a porn video, and they was broken. These men were broken. You would have thought they just came from a funeral instead of doing a shooting. So a lot of times people may think, oh, they just did the shooting. They was hurt. A lot of them used to come and they was like, yo, give me a drink. I want, how much this bottle cost? They would sit at that bar and I'd be talking to them and stuff and they'd be so hurt. I'm like, I really needed the money and I did it, but I regret it, and I had to do what I had to do. And I would try to talk to them like, yo, listen, it is what it is. Don't pay it no mind. Don't live in this spot. Just let it go. It's done. It's done. You just get drunk all up. And I just be looking at him and say, oh my God, you're just so pretty. Should have came over to see mother. But, and then on top of that, I started doing research on that. And I noticed that the target was young men. So by the target being young men, they were getting these men was having unsafe sex. And these men were catching AIDS from doing porn. They were catching AIDS from doing porn because it didn't show up, and it showed up later, and then they got AIDS from it. So a lot of them start catching HIV from porn. Now they said that you're supposed to do some type of test before shooting porn, and you have to test negative. But they said sometimes it don't come up. But then that time, they say you have to be tested again 6 months, if that makes sense. Can I get an amen? Somebody know what I'm saying? You have to get tested again. And when they tested this time, it came up positive. So here it is. You did scenes unsafe sex with somebody. Now they got it, and now you got it. And now your life done changed. I was talking to a guy. I told y'all that I liked it. I really liked him a lot. And he told me he was a porn star. And my friend, who I call my brother, he told me, he was like, yo, that dude that you talking to, he stay in the AIDS house. I didn't know it was an AIDS house in New York. It's supposed to be a house that catered to AIDS patients. He lived there. I had no idea. He's like, yo, because he know people and people know people. And, you know, and AIDS is not a death sentence. You know, you just got to use protection and stuff like that. You have to use protection, stuff like that. But the thing about it is, you know, you can still have it and move through life. Just be um just be real with your partner. Just be honest with your partner that you have something, you know what I mean? Just be fair. Don't do nothing extra. Don't, that's my opinion. I mean, if you want to, but just be honest with your partner. Now, everyone is on PrEP and cannot be healthy. Everyone is on PrEP. No, but see, they said people on PrEP has got AIDS too, though, XB. I've heard people gotten that too. They've got AIDS from it. And the pill didn't quite work for them. They said they got cases now, and when they was on it, they still got it. So I don't know. I always said if you take PrEP, put a condom on anyway. The reason why I say put a condom on anyway, even though we know a condom is not 100% proof, but it's still more insurance to help you. But that's just me. Honesty is the best, rather some people who... Yeah, Queen, the thing about it is, you know, and that's the thing about it. You just, people come different ways, and I don't know. I've talked to people who've contracted it through other people, and their conversation has been like really, I don't know. Some people feel as though since nobody told them that they don't have to tell you. They on some real revenge. They making other people paying for their decisions. These people be on some real extra stuff. What if a man was everything you wanted? He has HIV positive. Would you still be playing? But the man was HIV, everything I wanted. I would be with him. I wouldn't have no problem being with him. We would have to use. We would definitely have to use. We would definitely have to use protection. But being positive does not make it a death sentence. You know, but we may use more than one condom. I'm not going to front. Now, we may have to use 2 condoms. It's not funny. We'd have to use 2 condoms. But we can make it work. You just got to use 2. You got to use 2 condoms, honey. When the first one break, honey, we got the second one. Some men do not want to come in a relationship they like. That's true, Nova. That's why you have to be careful. A lot of men sleep around. They just don't tell you. People lie about a lot of things, and so and I get caught out there a lot. I get caught out there with the lies and stuff, thinking they're telling me the truth and they be lying. Only you could go is by your word, but if you lie, you become very distrustful to me. A lot of people only know how to make money one way, and doing that, they just know. Yeah, sometimes they become sex worker. Hey, Tamara, how are you, sweetie? She most definitely one of them. Most of them not gonna want to use condoms. If they don't want to use condoms, they can't be with me. I can't do it. That's why I don't have a man, because I don't trust you. I definitely don't trust you. You ain't sticking nothing inside of me when I'm condom. Men have tried. It's really mentally exhausting. It's mentally exhausting. And the thing about it, if they give you anything, you know what they're gonna say? You ain't get it from me, or I'm sorry. So now you with me forever. And then on top of that, you be like, I feel a certain kind of way. I don't think I could be around you. So you can't be around me. You feel a certain type of way, and then you gave me a disease. Oh, hell no. Now I got to call the cops to tell them that a homicide has been committed, and here it is. I'm getting my stuff ready because I know I'm going to prison. Like, you stand in front of me like, what you mean you calling the cops to let them know a homicide? I said, because I'm about to kill you. Child. A man's supposed to provide, protect, and relationship truth. Yeah, but these men are honest, Nova. I know some good men out here. I'm not trying to take away. I just don't trust them. I don't. Since I've been on this side of the fence in Upala land, hell no. Not all these married men that be coming at me. These married, no. These married men be coming, That's why I don't want to be married no more. The married men made me don't want to be married. I'm like, you married too? Damn, why'd you get married then? Cause she don't do that thing that you could do. Child. What about when it comes to oral sex? Would you? Yeah, you could put a condom on it, but they say you don't catch AIDS from oral sex, Tyler. They say if anything, you'll catch a rash. It's not funny. But it's not funny. But they said it's not funny. It's not funny. Okay. I'm calling it exactly, Bella. Raven, you maybe a married guy approached me at the mall, and his wife was Down syndrome. Of course, and they're gonna keep approaching you. They're the main ones cheating. They're also the main ones that'll take care of you too, which is so messed up. A married man will take care of you, and he will look out for you, take care of you, pay your bills, and he's cheating. A man that's single, he come to see what you're gonna do for him. Marriage is a business. They're starting to be, so I'm learning. What lips says me. I can't. Lady Jasmine, I'm not active in the chat, but I'm listening. So join anytime, lady. No, it's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. Because diseases is not a joke. I never forget when I went to the doctor to get tested, when they was giving me the hormones and stuff. They was like, we're gonna test you. We gotta test your blood for diseases and stuff for AIDS. I was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna find out that I'm HIV. I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God, I'm gonna find out I'm sick. So they took my blood and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, this is my truth. This is my truth. I'm gonna find out about me. And everything came back negative, and I was shocked. And I was like, you sure? It's funny. But see, I'm it's funny, but I was like, I just knew. But see, I'm a hypochondriac, in case y'all don't know. I I've been kicked out of hospitals, doctor's office. They was like, there's nothing wrong with you. Stop coming in here. They put the clothes thing when I show up. I was like, I'm sick. I'm sick. I would go to the doctor in a minute. They just told me I was hypochondriac. If somebody had a sore on their face, I'd be like, oh my God, I got the same. I've been to so many doctors. They said I'm stressed out, which is true. So I used to go to the doctor a lot. They said there's nothing wrong with you. But I was very active. Let the joy flow. Yes. This is funny. My first oral sex experience with a midget. Hey, pretty, you know what? I can't with y'all tonight. I can't. I can't with y'all tonight. I can't. She said her first experience was with the midget. You mean a little person? They don't like to be called midgets. They like to be called little person. So let me ask you this. Was a little person holding? Because I met little persons that was like this. So was it a tinsel or was it a mandingo? That's the question. Because some little people, it was at his mom's funeral. You know what? I'm done. I can't. Excuse me. I can't. I can't. I can't. No judgment. I can't. No comment. I'm not touching that one. I can't. So you giving fellatios at funerals? I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm a hot got it too. I can't. I can't. But if you like it, I love it. Munchkin America. You know what? I can't. You know what? When you said Munchkin, you remember those places? Is Dunkin' Donuts still around? Is Dunkin'? I'm not touching none of this. I'm stepping away from all this. I ain't touching none of this one. Pretty natural. I'm not touching none of that one. I'm not touching. My friend told me to go in the room and it would go down on me. I was 24 years old. You know what? I can't. I can't. I'm not touching this one, pretty. You and your own sis with this one. I can't. Facts, I do some shit. That's okay, sis. Hey, listen, everything's a learning lesson. I'm not mad at you. Hell, that fellatio would have been could have been attached to a billionaire. You know what I mean? If he's a billionaire, honey, give him what he wants. You'll get what you want. Yes, it has some Dunkin' in there. He went down on you. That's a low. You know what? I'm not touching none of this. This conversation is going to the left. I'm touching none of this. And so don't be surprised, pretty, if little people start hitting you up. Because you know, open up the door, honey. So you be getting the little packages. They be like, yo, mom, what's up? Everybody's looking for a welcome. So don't be surprised if people start hitting you up in your DMs. They be like, yo, mom, what's up? They be standing outside serenading you with flowers. Well, that's what it is. You know, it's funny, pretty. When I was working in a bar, this little person came inside. I was sitting down, and I was sitting, and he saw me from the window. And he came inside and said, "Oh my God, mommy, how are you?" He didn't know what was up. So I'm like, okay. He said, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You got a man?" I said, "No." He said, "Why not?" Now my mind, I'm sitting down. He's right here in my face. So he's talking to me and stuff. Is this thing acting up? Would you be with the midget man, Raven? Child, the way these men come to me, they all midgets. Shit, I'm 6 feet tall. Everybody under 6 feet is a midget to me. Everybody under 6 feet is a midget to me. I'm always looking down. I'm waiting for them to say, "Pick me up, mama." Child, they all be midgets, especially the ones 5'6" and under. 5'4", 5'2". Child, they all look like midgets to me. I don't pay no mind. Not a midget, but a little person. I don't pay no mind no more. I just, because men don't be knowing how tall they are. Right. I'm 6 feet. They don't know how tall they are. Men always saying they taller. Then you get he like this tall. He always tall. And then God forbid he come and got Tim's on. If he got Tim's on, once he step out of him, he done lost 3 inches. Child. Man is 6'3" in Tim's, and take the Tim's off, he only 5'10". Child. He got Tim's on, and Tim's, they got lifts inside them, like Prince used to wear in Purple Rain. So they got lifts inside of Tim's. So when you take them off, he falls over like 4 inches. That's like stiletto heels. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So is y'all still here? Because this thing is acting weird. Let me see if I can. Is y'all still here? Is this acting weird again? Oh, okay. Because this thing be acting weird. I don't know if it's shut off or buffering or whatever. So he came inside the bar. He was trying to kick it to me. And I was like, "Do you know what I am?" And I told him. He said, "Oh, mommy." So I grabbed him. "Oh, mommy, no, no, mommy, no." He's like, "Oh, no, mommy, mommy." So he started trying to go at the bar. So I grabbed him and said, "No, no, man." He tried to get out the bar. It was so funny. He was cute, though. He was a little person. This was the fun love. Good night. Good night, XB. Be safe, sweetie. That was so funny, though, but it is what it is. Well, I've been on here for almost 3 hours, y'all. So Raven about to fix me something to eat. And are you okay with your spouse checking your phone? Are you okay with your spouse checking your phone? I don't have a spouse. I guess it don't matter for me. Wonder Woman 1984 is trash. They got a new Wonder Woman out here. Well, that sounds good. Sushi. Maybe always have a good and positive love. Love you too, sweetie. Yeah, we don't need no negative stuff, love. I don't want to do negative because that energy comes with me, and I don't want no negative stuff. This is this is that wig from yesterday. When I tell y'all, I could redo it, but Master P and Baron Davis is buying Reebok. Time to make black on. So Reebok is being bought by Master P and Baron Davis. I don't even know who Baron Davis. Master P, of course. Thank you, Queen. You know the thing is, that's my comfort, Queen. So what I'm trying to do is step out my comfort zone. That's my 2021. Step out my comfort zone. And it's hard. It's real hard because I don't like wigs. So it's hard, but I'm trying to step out my comfort zone. Master P been doing the damn thing for you. Yeah, that basketball player from New Orleans, right? Basketball player from New Orleans. Basketball player from New Orleans. What basketball player from New Orleans? Miss Butterscotch, which makes me think of candy. Which basketball player from New Orleans? I didn't like the black wig you received. It definitely Karma, it definitely why you deleted her comment? She was just telling the truth. We don't have to you gave her a timeout. Why? Because she said she didn't like it. Why y'all didn't? Y'all are too funny. Why you put on I can't with y'all. Y'all put the poor child on timeout. I can't with y'all. No, the thing is, thank you. Y'all didn't have to put on time. She was only saying she didn't like the wig. I asked y'all for y'all opinion of the wig. It was just a black and white wig, but I appreciate you being overprotective. But no, it was just you know, it was just because I did the wig and stuff and said what y'all think about it. Because when I did it, to be honest with y'all, you know the white part, it was actually plastic. Y'all know how they make doll babies and stuff. That was like doll baby wig. The only difference is they took the doll baby wig and made it to a human head. And they had no combs. They had nothing inside. It was like, I mean, I could redo it, which I could still redo it. But the thing is, like, I got a lace front black wig that I combed to the back that I really like. And even though that would be good for pulling my hair back and putting a scarf on, that would be good for that. But I really wasn't feeling it because I'm not. I'm not feeling the black hair at this moment because I'm kind of a little wish catfish. They sure did. They did. They did. They catfished that wig. That wig was nothing. That wig did not come down here. That wig came up here. That was all false. Black and white. So it was I really I after I fixed it, what y'all don't know is I did it right and I made it real long. So it's real long now. But after I did it and stuff, I was like, because the black hair brings my features out more. So she was being too honest, but that's her opinion. Can't judge her. But that was a good. Okay, Bella. No, but don't listen, y'all. Don't block the girls for just talking. Block the girls that's coming at us with that aggressive stuff. You know what I mean? Like really being mean. She was just saying she didn't like it. I really wasn't big on it. But when I did the wish wig, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be down past my butt. That wig was not past my butt. That wig was from the plastic. That wig is from the plastic section. I can't even say it was from the. I can't even say it was from the funeral parlor. That thing was from when you collect plastic bags. You know what gets me with dudes? So this one dude, I was I was asking him how do I look with the black kid versus mine. He said, well, I don't like you with black hair. Okay, that's fine. So I said, well, what do you think? Do you think it makes me look? He says, no, you look like a lady, but sometimes you question your identity because, you have those moments when you don't feel beautiful enough, you don't feel, you know what I mean? So I asked him, he says to me, would you please stop worrying? I know what I think and I know what I see, and please don't tell me otherwise. And please don't tell me otherwise. So I'm like, do y'all feel a certain type of way after me telling you that's what he said? Please don't tell me how I think otherwise. So do I have the right to feel a certain type of way? Like, why you got to come and be like that because I didn't feel, sometimes I feel as though a certain hair does certain things and certain hair do other things. But he seemed to be offended because it seemed like I questioned his judgment. So how do y'all feel about that? Like, if you don't feel secure about your look, something you ask somebody something, they get nasty with you for saying, are you sure? What you mean, am I sure? They get angry with you for not really being sure about what they're saying. Like sometimes you don't feel soft, sometimes you feel hard, sometimes you feel ugly, sometimes you feel a lot of ways. And you talk to the person, sometimes you think they might secure you or, I guess I'll attack you. In this case, attack. He doesn't want you to have an opinion about yourself. That's the thing, pretty. But if I come to you and I'm like, excuse me, I just didn't understand why you get so nasty with me because I asked you a question. Don't you say otherwise. I'm like, okay. What's your resolution for 2020? Hey, go, Karma. I'm sorry, Karma. We good. What's my resolution between? Um, I don't even know. I don't even know. Because I know if I tell you, I don't trust me to keep it. What I want to tell you is I'm gonna block people out of my life. Am I gonna keep it? I don't know. I want to tell you I'm gonna eat the right foods to help my blood pressure. But if I smell something smell good, I don't know. I want to tell you I'm not going to drink wine or drink beer anymore. I want to tell you that, but I don't know. I want to tell you I'm going to leave men alone forever. I don't know. So I don't keep another because I don't trust me when it comes to keeping it. I want to tell you I'm going to keep a wig on all the way to 2022. I don't know. I don't trust me. I'm a Gemini. I'm AC Doozy. I don't trust me. Do you think it's bullying? Yeah, it's bullying. You have trans daughters and mothers like impose. Have you ever had trans daughters or mothers like it? No, Queen Bee. All I've had was bills and light bills and debts and eviction notices. Those are the only things been consistent in my life. Eat the right food, sis. You're right. That's the goal, Bella. But if I walk past some food like some pork chops, hey Miss Fox, mm, baby love the pig, honey. I got you. Nobody ever keep. I don't trust me. I just don't. I don't want to say nothing because this is how I am. I'll tell you. I say, you know what? I ain't never gonna drink beer again. I'll get right up and go get a beer. Everything I'll say, I go. I don't trust me. I just don't. I don't trust me. I just don't. So I don't say nothing. You're a Gemini. So am I. Hey, it's Gemini twin. Even I started Virgin. Yeah, that's the thing. But it's you know what you're supposed to do, but it's like, can I be committed? You gotta be committed. And you know, whenever you try to do something, you know it's gonna get tested. You know it's gonna get tested. You're Aries, okay. It's gonna get tested. It's gonna get tested. And then all of a sudden, when you fail a test, like me, bacon in the country, you already know. I love me some bacon, honey. I eat 4 packs of bacon. I ate so much bacon, child. I started looking like the pig. But I like bacon. I'm thinking of sex on the beach, right? Exactly. I just like, you know, whenever I get stressed out, I'll have a beer and something. The temptation be, it be real, real. That's why I don't be committed. I'm always questioning. New Year's resolution, sugar daddy. Bella, stop putting people on time out. Oh my God, I can't with you. New Year's resolution, find a sugar daddy. Oh, that sounds good, Tally. But see, a sugar daddy means that you have to, you know, you have to do things he wants you to do. And a lot of times, unless you're going to be cooperative, see, I know I can't do a sugar daddy because he be like, you the worst. I'm like, Papa, did you put some money in my account? He's like, no, I'm giving you nothing. Too much of anything is not a good moderation in this case. That's true. But you know what I want to do, Karma? I want to I want to drink liquor in the morning time and stay drunk. That's what I want to do. And I can't do it, but I want to. I'm cool with that just as long as it wants. Yeah, but Tally, you don't have rules though. It's his way. Because he's paying you to be his way. You know what I mean? You know it gets a little maybe instead of sex on the beach, just have the real sex on the beach. I'm not going there and gives me cute coin. I like the money though. I love for a man to put money in my PayPal, honey. Whatever inappropriate keeps telling me to put them into. But they're not saying that they're inappropriate, Bella. Relax. I feel the sugar mama are the best. Sugar mama. I don't know. I don't know about that. Probably. But see, everybody don't. People just not gonna hand you over money. You gotta work for that money. You gotta do things. You know, not saying it's set in stone. Some people. So you saying don't like someone's wig inappropriate when you ask. Okay, so you saying pretty. You can remove moderator. Not that the sex. Anyway, I got some macaroni and cheese in there too. I should eat that, but I don't want nothing that's gonna make my stomach hurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You ever talk to somebody who says things for trigger? Like they say mean things because they want to see if they can piss you off. That was a moderator who deleted my commentary. Well, I took them off the moderator because we don't do that. You tell them we don't attack people here unless they're doing something. I keep telling you to stop it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to get run ass salad. You know what it is, Sally? I want some salad too. I'm outraged. Some of these No, Karma. She's not the moderator no more. I took it off. No, that's not what they were saying. They were asking me, did I take her off? I said, yeah, I took her off the moderator. She's not the moderator no more. That's what it was saying, yes, because I took her off. She's not the moderator no more. She's off. You don't have to go. She couldn't. She needed a timeout. So you good. Mac and cheese sound hella good. No, Carmen, they were telling me to take her off the moderator. That's what they were saying. Yes, yes, yes. They were glad that I took her off. I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's going through something. I don't know. Raven, we should all do a bad habit challenge on here. 20, something you can't stop for these days. A bad habit. Oof. I got too many, girl. I would just be. Oof. My bad habit. Oof. I could write a encyclopedia. I'm a fail though, butterscotch. I don't trust me. I don't trust me. Because I'm a fail. I know I'm a fail. I am going to fail. I am going to fail. I am going to fail. Don't trust me. I just don't. Anyway, okay, beautiful people, hit the thumbs up. Raven's about to go. Um, you were saying we were saying yes because you asked if you had talked to people who said things that piss you off. Oh, okay, Queen B. Okay, thank you, Raven. You will be banking. Yeah, my bad habit is always chasing after the wrong dude. Girl, that's 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 my bad habit too. My bad habit, Tally, is letting men after they hurt me come back. After you hurt me and I know who you are, I allow you to come back. That's my bad habit. I have to learn not to let you come back. Thank you, pretty natural. But I have to learn to stop. I have a forgiving heart, which means that I'll repeat the same thing over and over and over, and I know better. And I'll let you come back anyway, even though I'm pissed off. Here you coming back to hurt me again. And then I act like I don't know what you just did when I already knew how you was. It's like I be looking for punishment. I just stop letting men come back. Yeah, that's the thing about it, pretty much. The thing that I'm trying to get there, it's hard, especially when they know how to get you in that bed and make you feel like, mm. Real mothers live. When he get you in that bed, honey, he throw you in all the different positions. Child, you be writing books, gluing the hair, making wigs, and sewing outfits all in that bed with that man. I've been scarred for 2 weeks, and I love your channel. You give me much advice. Thank you, Risotto. Fox. Hey, Maxine one. That be the ones, honey. Get you in that bed, and all you keep hearing is Whitney Houston song. He fills me up. He gives me love, girl. You like, oh, this man ain't no good for me, but Lord, the way he makes me feel. I blocked him. I'm like, I'm blocked him. That's the thing, Queen. I block him, but then at a certain period of time, you're like, damn, let me just let him come back for a little while to play. I block him when I'm finished. He come back and he do the same thing to your body. He makes you feel like your body was meant just for him. You know, if you had a lot of money, you would set him up in his own little apartment. Ugh. But he ain't no damn good. Like, you don't want to keep him. You just want him around for, you know. I always said before, if I had a lot of money, would I hire escorts? Would I hire escort if I had a lot of money and leave men alone? Would I be one of those people? If, especially if they lick the gross baby, they do everything. They make everything worth what you've done. They make it worth it. They make everything. They make all your decisions perfect until you have a conversation with them, knowing that you should never be here. I can't stand you. But if you just think about just the sexual activity with them, it's like the world is so beautiful. Do you sell your body? Do I sell my body? My body, every person living in this world sell their body, sweetie. If they got a job, they sell their body. In order to go to work, they need your body, so you're selling your body. When you see the bus driver, he's selling his body. When you see the bus driver, he's selling her body. You see the grocery store, she's selling her body. These bodies, they need to work. Everybody's body is going to work. So they have to sell their body in order to get money. So everybody got jobs. As a prostitute. No free hoes. Pretty, I can't with you tonight. I just told you every person sell their body for money. What part of money you don't understand, one? If you on a bus driver, they're there to make money. They have to put their body up to sell in order to make that money. How do you think these things happen when a cable worker shows up to do the building? He has to put his body up for that money to get that work done. Think we have sold it. Talking about you. Am I talking about me? If I just said everybody, then I'm not part of everybody in the world. Do you have a job, one? Do you have a job, one? I'm asking you, do you have a job? Not about them. Okay, then you're a prostitute. You're a prostitute. So tell me, how does it like to be a prostitute, one? You could tell me. You won. Do you think the next generation will accept LGBT? I don't know, Deshaun. I don't know. If you had to smell penis, you must be paid. Everybody uses their body to make money. In order to show up for a job, you need a body. When they say they need to hire people, they're looking for bodies. I've never heard a person say, I need a machine. They say, I need a body. We need to get some bodies in here to work. Let's start an agency. We need bodies. They're putting bodies up. What these bodies got to do? They all got to make money. What's the difference? They all for sale. No, I'm asking you, do you sell your body as a prostitute? I'm not talking about me or anything else. Okay, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Give it to the bus drivers. I can't. I can't. I done told this child. Can I ask you something? Well, are you male or female? How old are you? Oh, somebody put him on timeout. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. It's too funny. How many ways can I say the same thing over and over and over? I said the same thing 100 ways. No, but I'm talking about you. I said everybody, but you. I'm not a part of everybody. So I'm not a part of the world. So I'm invisible. Maybe did you see the past $600? They don't care about us, girl. They care nothing about us. You know that. I ain't got to tell you. You already know. Child, they don't care about us. They don't care about us, girl. And I'm starting to wonder, did they ever care about us? I really am. America COVID baby and mom back in Brooklyn home healthy. Truth's and a lie? Anyway, that's a nice picture. Yeah, it's not no money. It's no. They said they have to get it approved for 2000. But this the thing about it is, This is the thing about it. They said they had to get approved. They said the $600 supposed to be coming. Now remind you, I ain't never get none of it. They just sent me my thing from my job about the Bobby being laid off. They just sent me that. But the thing is that I ain't get nothing yet. They sent me the Bank of America card, but they ain't sent me nothing in it. I said, what you send me a card for? This so I can put it on the Christmas tree, stick a hole in it. Because it ain't nothing in it. There's nothing in it. $600 don't do nothing. And I don't think they're going to send me nothing still. And then on top of that, if a person is on welfare and they need money, so what happens to them? Like they don't care. I don't even want to talk about it because they got me up here drinking. They said they got to do more paperwork. They said that a lot of this money is going to other unless something else changed. But they said a lot of money is going to other overseas to other countries. So why are we not being, excuse me? They said they have to write up unless something more changed. I don't know. So when did they just approve? They just approved it by the Scott. I mean, just give me the first two. Just give me the first one. I ain't never get the first one. I ain't get nothing. I thought my job fired me, and they sent me this paperwork yesterday. I actually found at first when I thought it said you no longer work at the company. Then I got the second one saying that you've been laid off, and I'm like, okay. So I'm still there with the company, but they told me I was laid off. So they also get unemployment. So, child. I ain't get no money. Nothing. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not surprised. I just think a lot of people are surprised to see what it's like to be struggling and stuff. If you're anything like me, the pandemic ain't bring you to struggle. You've been struggling anyway, so nothing ain't different changed for you. You just watching other people become like you and watch how they dealing with your situation that you've been in for years, and watch how they dealing with it, and they freaking out. I'm not wearing no mask no more. I'm sick of it. So it is what it is. So we good, beautiful people. What time is it? It is 9:40, y'all. Okay, beautiful people. Raven is about to get up here and fix me something to eat, y'all. Because I have talked to y'all. I'm proud of myself because I did not drink liquor. I actually had water, which is cool. I'm impressed with myself. Now, tonight is exactly over yet. So I just pray that I can make it through the next hours and don't have a drink because I already went to the store and bought a bunch of liquor, which is bad. Now I'm supposed to stop drinking, but I bought a bunch of liquor just in case, which is bad. But I drank my water. I'm supposed to drink this whole bottle. And you see it's still a lot in here. And I don't trust me. I just don't. I don't trust me at all. That's why I don't say nothing. Because I don't trust me. I just don't. I don't. Anyway, I love you guys. Please be safe out here in this world because it's a pandemic going on and people not getting money and everybody is a target. And I kid you not, when you leave out your house, watch in front of you and watch behind you. And I'm dead serious because we're in the belly of the beast. You should eat and have some rest. Thank you. Please be safe. Hey, Snugglebee, please be safe because it's real out here. And if they don't give these people something, like I said before, everybody is um, you know, right. All right, beautiful people. God bless you. Love you. Talk to you later.